did it.
We're here.
I'm here. We're here. Hello. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us for session 5 of The World Ends Thursday, a Monster of the Week actual play on the Happy Jacks RPG Network. To find all sessions of this game, visit happyjacks.org/worldendsThursday. And to find all of the other shows on the Happy Jacks Network, visit happyjacks.org. Did that feel natural?
That felt
Did it.
really good.
I'm proud of you.
Anyway.
You crushed it.
Thank you. Are you proud of me, Mom? Anyway, I'm Clara. I promise this is the last time that the energy will be this unhinged during our intros. But I'm Clara. I am the keeper of... Why are you shaking your head?
Oh, I'm sorry. I did that involuntarily. I'm so sorry. Hinges are not what we're known for, but you know what? Having a good time definitely is.
Yeah,
I just deleted Hinge. So.
Wait, what?
We gotta get through this. Go again.
He deleted Hinge, that's all. It's an app.
I'm Clara. That's who I am. I'm the keeper of monsters and mysteries. I think that's what it's called in this series. I do know that it comes from the Call of Cthulhu game. You know, what would my brain be full of if it wasn't full of things like this? Oh, fudge. Are there... fuck it. We swear. There's violence. There's car violence. I can't think of any other major triggers. I will try to curb them as we go. I have gone over lines of veils, and we have safety tools in place. If everyone would like to press the button now, do so.
Button.
Did it.
There's a little rave button that shows up and lets me know that someone is uncomfortable with any content that goes on. But yes, I'm going to kick it over to Sloan, who has been so kind and patient with us.
I'm Sloan. No, nothing like that. I'm just hanging out. I love to be here. But I am Sloan. I'm art plebe on the internet, ARTPLEBE, except for where I'm art.plebe because Emily stole my username. And I play this show's divine Michael, who uses she, they pronouns. I use they, them pronouns. And that's me. Teri.
Oh my gosh. Hi, guys. How's it going out there, folks? I'm Teri Gamble. I hang out here playing a character that is the Hex, which is basically a witch. Not even basically, I am a witch. I can do hexes and curses and spells, oh my. I should actually look up some more of those, so that's something I'm going to do tonight. And my character is named Logan Julian, and I am a Zer pronoun, and in real life, I am a they, she pronoun. Cool. Thanks.
Oh, yeah.
I like the use of I'm a pronoun, not just like I'm this pronoun, like I'm a this.
I don't know. I feel like I
working.
need to change it because I feel like it's different every day. So here we are.
I think one feels more related to, like, this is my identity, and the one when I say, like, I use she, her pronouns makes me feel like, today I put these on. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I'm a Mac user, too. I'm not. What did I just say? Into yourself, please.
I was like, no, keep going. Let's find out what else Clara has takes on.
Yeah.
I like it. Apple versus Windows.
Coke
No.
or Pepsi?
Oh, Coke all the way. You
Okay.
can't. I that's my birthright.
Yeah, that's the right answer.
Yeah.
Hi, everybody. I am Blythe. I use he, him pronouns, and I play Bastian, the summoned, who may or may not have been summoned to end the world, but really doesn't want to. And he's a gay little useless boy, and I love him very much.
Incorrect. We all...
very
Not
useful.
useless.
Very, very useful.
He punched a car.
And
useful.
It's useful. And I use he, they, and he uses he, him. We're doing great this Thursday.
Good work.
I don't
Good
know
work.
what's happening
I'm proud of you.
anymore.
I'm proud of you.
I forgot my own pronouns.
I'm proud of you. Anyway. I'm
Thank
proud
you.
Of you anyway. I'm your mom here and in the other reality. Both of those things are true now. It just happened.
Someone's proud of me.
I adopted everyone.
I'm so excited.
I have some disappointing news for you.
We
Hi.
are like wrangling kittens.
Are you done? I just started.
Yes, I'm done. You're
Great.
good.
Hi, I'm Emily St. James. I play Rachel Goodnow. She's the expert. We both use she, her pronouns. That's all.
Emily's making us look bad. Anyway.
well, that's because she is the expert.
She is the expert.
There we go.
And
I'm
I just
professional. Give
Yeah.
my whole I'll give my whole bio if you want in like 30
I'm a
seconds. No, go ahead.
professional.
I forgot to say where I am on the internet, so we're all
We,
right.
I
we
know.
do
We'll
that
get
at the end. We
We'll get
do
there
that
at the
at the
end.
end
Yeah,
because
we're
people have to decide if they like us or not.
If you already like me, I'm at the Teri Gamble. Thank you.
I already like you, Teri.
Whew. Does anyone know what happened the last time we gathered for
Last
a game?
time on The World Ends Thursday, we all got together and we went and we looked for the mystery ghost defunct Highway 84. We got there. There was the smell of asphalt in the air. There were strange variations going on around us. There was definitely some magical stuff happening. The asphalt was very soft, gross. And Emily had a little bit of a flashback situation where she looked back into the past. Do you remember what you saw the last time we were together, by chance? Or any of the important stuff that happened
Let me
in
think
that?
on that for a second. I feel like Rachel has already forgotten, so I've already forgotten. It's just vibes.
More things to do with how Rachel was somehow involved in this situation
Mhm.
years ago.
I think Greg was involved too.
And
I
Greg
think
was involved as well.
Greg
Because
was,
you
yeah.
went looking for where you buried the heart,
Yeah,
the like
bones, the bones and things.
bones of this
Yeah.
guy to trap him, so that we can find them and destroy them or something along those lines.
Yeah.
During that time, Rachel did the same thing where she kind of like split apart a little bit, and Michael reached out and tried to grab one of them and succeeded. And Rachel from the other Rachel looked at her and was like, "The fuck are you doing?" Which was very disturbing. They moved past that and went down the road and heard the sound of a thrumming engine, as well as finding the location of where these bones were buried. Some sort of like mechanical heart-looking thing in a puddle of oil. Kind of went towards that, but then were attacked by the ghost vehicle that came down the street towards them. And to be honest, we all kind of beat the crap out of the ghost car. We beat the crap out of the ghost car. I don't have my trident currently because it's stuck in the tire of the ghost car, but we beat the crap out of the ghost car. And now we are facing off against him. You're going to have to give me
Is
the
it
name.
Johnny?
You don't know that car's pronouns.
Oh, I was talking about the evil ghost inside the ghost.
Johnny.
Yeah.
Johnny.
Truant.
Jimmy Truant.
Jimmy
Johnny Truant
Jimmy.
is from a book, and
Yeah,
I've legally scraped off that name. Johnny feels correct. It's Jimmy because
I just feel like it's like an old song where it's like vroom vroom. He's
Oh,
the
yeah.
leader of the pack.
Yeah,
And you're
I had to. Johnny Truant is from a book that I love, which
Yeah.
is why I can't. And if you know the name of the book that I love that has Johnny Truant as a character in it,
Technically, my house has an oubliette in it, so it's bigger on the inside than it is on the outside.
anyway, I'm gonna die.
From Doctor Who. But that's what
It's
happened
not
last
Doctor-
time, and now we are in the middle of a very tense moment with a ghost inside a ghost.
Well, with a car,
A ghost car.
a ghost car. I'm not gonna.
Oh, Jimmy's not inside?
We don't know.
Perhaps you should find out.
I would like to approach the window.
Who's,
Yeah,
well,
there's no one in the front seat.
So Logan is talking to the car.
Logan has.
I have my hand on the car.
Yeah, everything is sort of stopped, and we are in like. I almost said hammer time. That can't be correct.
Bullet
we're
time.
In bullet time. Thank you.
You got it.
The other thing that hurts when you get hit by
Hammer
it.
time.
I like hammer time.
I do like hammer time,
We are in bullet
but
time.
we're in bullet time.
As basically in slow motion, Bastian's hand is on the hood of this car as he's trying to stop it, and the trident is in the wheel. And Logan, what does your magic kind of look like when you start it?
Ooh. Well, I'm taking a little cue from our set here today.
Yeah.
And maybe a little lavender haze happens to be around.
Just
St. James likes it. I know, it's part of the
catering
church
to
now.
me tonight. Just catering.
Everyone
that-
drink.
Taylor Swift reference?
It is.
Oh, life.
Like you're getting
I'm
getting
quitting
so.
the show. Quitting the show.
Please don't. I
No,
don't know
Emily,
what
we
her
need
face
you.
is.
Lavender Haze is the first song on Taylor Swift's 10th studio album,
Midnights.
Anyway, continue.
It's
Friend of Taylor
phenomenal.
Swift.
It is phenomenal. And I chose to wear some lavender on Saturday when I saw her. Okay, anyway, out of game, sorry, back in. So it's the lavender haze that comes out of my hands, basically, with a little bit of sparkle motion.
I love it. I
Mhm.
love it. Yeah, the
I guess I can't doubt your commitment to Sparkle Motion.
God.
I don't understand what these references mean.
We have the Schmetflix budget is about, we're at Winx the Fate Saga level of budget though. So anyway. For the 2 people who watched that show. But yeah, no. Everything sort of slows down, and your spell was sort of just to make contact with the situation.
Yeah, I wanted to find out, like you said, like who like is actually the entity, because after we've definitely kicked ass, we need to really kind of understand, how we get to Jimmy
Awesome.
Jam anyway.
Awesome.
Where is Jimmy Jam?
So yeah, if you're standing next to the car, you notice there's no one inside it. It is the car moves on her own.
Was her name Christine by any chance?
Her name is not Christine. I'm not that much of a hack.
Is her name Christina?
No, her name. Well, you'll find out in a second because the voice, a voice, sort of slides into your head as you've made contact
Oh my
with
God.
the car. It is not so much. I was deciding how to do this. I'm gonna be low rent about it.
Do I need to
but
roll
yeah.
anything or something?
No,
Okay.
I think because your spell, if I recall correctly,
Was pretty strong.
was you did very well.
Yes.
Because
Kind of.
I rolled
Crushed
pretty
it.
hard.
you rolled real hard, and you won, and that's what made this all work out. You can hear her. The rest of the crew can't. I
Okay.
think because you've made contact.
Hmm.
And you just hear the voice say, "You can't stop us."
We can't stop you? Who's us?
Who do you think?
Well, I have a feeling that you're rolling deep with Jimmy, but I don't know who you are.
Oh, sugar, I'm Angeline.
Angeline?
Mm-hmm. And the cart, oh God, I hate myself a little bit, but I like this. The cart kind of makes like an engine rev that sounds like a purr.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
I'm just
Um,
assuming this is Angeline with a Y.
It is now.
Angeline, like,
Where's the Y go?
Yeah,
Where
where-
like Angel lean.
Y-N-E. Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, it,
The Angeline.
the Angeline. Oh, well, not the Angeline. I think that's copyright, but yeah.
Okay. Ooh,
And
you sound gorgeous, Angeline.
I am.
No, absolutely stunning. I am trying to charm her a little bit, I think.
I will make you roll for
Manipulate
that if you're
someone.
Trying to manipulate,
Manipulate
a
someone.
car.
Can I fuck the car?
I mean,
Allowed?
there
Okay.
is that movie.
In
It's in my queue. It's in my watch list right now.
in my lack of defense last week when we didn't meet, I did say it was a sexy car, and then I had to like follow through on the sexy car.
Yeah,
Well,
you
she
gotta follow
sounds
through on the
hot.
sexy car.
Thank you.
I'm into
Woo.
this car. This is what the righties are worried about. Me being hot for a car.
Maybe just under the
This
table
is the
next
future
time.
liberals want.
It's the
I
future
mean-
I want.
I rolled so good. I rolled a 4.
Okay,
Not sure
well,
how-
You do get experience. Mark
you,
experience.
yeah, mark experience.
My car is not
Um,
gonna sleep.
I
with
love
you,
the
I'm
system.
sorry.
I just always want to fail.
There's an entire documentary about people who sleep with cars. Anyways.
no, and that's actually a thing, so I'm not gonna like make light of the situation.
Yeah, we can just.
Well, if you roll a 4, it's not gonna happen.
If you roll 4, you cannot seduce the car, unfortunately.
Clearly.
She kind of like
Womp womp.
again, she's not like speaking out loud, so like there isn't I'm characterizing a voice that isn't quite there. It's more like a feeling, but there's like a scoff, like
Is it
you
like sputter or something? And like,
more like you just struck out really hard. You've struck out really hard at the bar kind of situation.
Woof.
Like that person is not into whatever gender you're presenting.
She thinks
um,
she's better than you.
ooh.
Actually more likely she
Can never take +1.
again she like scoffed and
What are you laughing at over at the other side of the table?
I'm looking at improvements and I'm being like, can Rachel ever take +1 cool? I don't think so.
No,
I don't
that's not
think
a thing,
so.
Mom.
No,
So sorry, Mom.
not as mom you can't.
I think you have a better shot at it than Greg, if I'm being honest.
Also true. I appreciate the conductor hat. Sweetie,
I love Greg.
it's really cute that you're trying though.
Damn.
Ooh. Ouch.
Now-
Angeline,
Hmm.
what do you mean we can't stop you? What are you exactly trying to do?
Well, When Jimmy and I are done completing our work, we're gonna ride forever.
Oh, you're
And
with
you-
Jimmy like that?
Don't say it like that.
I'm just asking. I didn't know he had somebody.
Why do you think we did all of this?
It's been both of you this whole time?
That's what partners are for.
Is there anyone else?
I'm sorry.
Or is
you're
it just
trying to-
you two? I
It's
don't know. We're in a
always-
modern era. I don't know. I'm just
That's-
asking.
You know, that's true. That's true. I don't judge. No, it is just us, and it will always be just us.
Okay, riding up into the sunset together. I get it. I get your
Mhm.
vibe.
Yeah.
Cool.
Now, if you excuse me, I've got some killing to do. The engine revs
I love
again.
this ethically non-monogamous murder card.
that is the future.
Every single episode, there is a shirt. Every single episode, there's a shirt. And it always comes from this side of the table. My gender, assigned, ethically non-monogamous murder car ever.
Yeah. In fairness, that is what no.
I aspire to be this car.
Could I please, while this is happening, since I can't see someone in the seat of the car, can I try and read a bad situation to see if somebody is around?
Yeah, please do.
I'm
I would love to do that.
So I apologize for any time I
Bonk.
attempted an accent. That
Ooh.
was not a thing
I
I
was-
tried for.
That felt
That was
right.
fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was great. What am I really sharp?
When you
Well,
said
that is a 2.
Do you not have an
Total.
ability that allows you to switch your sharp for something else?
Not for read a bad situation, no.
Okay.
But that's fine. I don't need it. It means I love reading a bad situation because I'm bad at sharp, which means I get to mark more experience. I failed hellishly.
To be quite honest, you're very confused by the fact that Logan seems to be having a moment with the ethically non-monogamous murder car.
Something's happening here.
Ethnically?
Ethically non-monogamous.
I'm a little distracted by Logan getting so close with another supernatural being. I'm just like watching the vibes.
Yeah, it's all vibe because like
We can
no
hear
one's
anything.
talking to you.
Nope.
Yeah.
There's just I can see there's something
I think
happening here.
Bastian has made physical contact, so he can kind of like hear very distantly. She ain't talking to him, but like wow, this is happening to me. But yeah, like I think you can kind of hear it too.
I don't think that Jimmy's here. I can't see him or sense him.
I want to ask, I guess, because I'm assuming since I am touching the car, I can see there is no one in the seat, right?
No, you can see there's no one in the seat.
Okay.
This is just Angeline.
I don't know if this, because that happened, and I don't know what I could hear, I guess, a little bit that she was talking.
Mm-hmm. You can tell she's communicating.
Okay, so I'm like, hey, car, because I don't know your name. Did I hear the name?
No,
Yeah, exactly.
no, I love this.
Where's your driver? Where's Jimmy?
For lack of a better phrase, the car kind of it turns. The like in a way that like to Logan, Angeline sort of. It's very rude to be asked where your partner is all the time. Jimmy's not here right now. Obviously.
I want to talk to him. Did you tell me it was rude?
No, she's still talking to Logan.
Are you gonna tell me what this car
Yeah,
said?
I'm gonna let you all know. Hey guys, hey folks, hey everybody. So this is Angeline. Be gentle. We did just kick her butt a little bit, but she is still convinced she's gonna win.
Yeah,
So-
there happens to be a trident, I think, in my wheel.
Oh, that
Yeah, that's mine.
goes.
Yeah,
We didn't hear that, did we?
That would be Michael's. Your trident is kind of
Yeah.
bothering her.
Well,
Oh, are
I
we being
mean,
nice to her now?
Yeah, are we?
I think that would be a good idea, and she can hear you. Hi.
Okay, I can. Yeah, sure. I'm gonna run up and try to rip the trident out.
I would like to try and chat with Jimmy. There's something I want to talk to him about.
All right.
Okay.
Y'all are real cute, and
We're cute.
I'm
Thank
a
you.
huge fan of the mom jeans on that one.
Hi.
So you do look familiar. I'm gonna give you the grace of, let's say, 5 minutes. Time doesn't mean anything right here, but I'm gonna give you 5 minutes, and then I'm gonna go back to what I was doing.
You're gonna give us 5 minutes to what? To ask you questions?
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay.
5 minutes.
We have 5 minutes to ask questions. What do you want to know?
I have questions about the Herald
And
Jimmy.
whatever she's doing to talk to you expands, so I don't have to go through Logan.
Great.
Amazing.
Great.
Thank you.
Can you lean back for me so that you can see the microphone in front of your face at all times? Thank you so much. You don't have to stand up straight. I just you were fading out a little bit. I just want to make sure everybody could hear you. That's all. Yes, 5 minutes.
I don't want to be perceived.
What are we gonna? Questions. She can hear us. Okay.
Oh yeah, I can hear you. Could you remove the trident?
Yeah, no, I got it.
awful rude.
She's gonna run up to the side of the car and grab the trident and just.
And when you remove it, it's not you did go through the wheel.
Yes.
Through the tire. There are holes. Air is not escaping the tire. It seems to be fine.
They
The
look
the
very
holes-
confused at this.
The holes remain.
Interesting. You're not losing any air.
I don't need air anymore, sweetie. I'm dead.
Oh wow, that's a really good point. Well, I guess we kind of have you here as a hostage.
Do you?
Yes?
And
Right?
the engine revs again.
I think she might have the upper hand at the moment, quite honestly.
I mean, I'm the one with the hand on the.
That's what I was thinking. Bastian
You
looks
do
like
have
he's
a
got
big
it
hand.
covered. Well, we know we could take you in a fight, so this is just a respectful meeting of the minds. So tell us where Jimmy is. She holds the trident threateningly.
Yeah, I guess Bastian's gonna also kind of go like, we want to know where Jimmy is, and we want to know who you plan to murder next.
All right, well. Can you I want to roll for this a little bit.
Mhm.
I know you
Can I manipulate someone?
I would love a manipulate some.
Give me a second. Who do you want to roll?
Whoever wants to lean hardest on this.
Let me roll a help out, and if you want to do it.
Do you have better charm?
No.
I also get. I have a.
You have bad charm, don't you?
I have 0 charm, and
You've got better charm than I
have
do. I have a -1 to charm.
Freakish. You're weird, and people react really badly. You can't use manipulate someone until you prove yourself to them first.
In fairness, you did punch her.
Okay.
And
I'd
that
say
seems
that's
like
pretty-
something she respects.
And I'm going to help you out.
No,
So-
I'm just saying that this is like a legit move I have.
No, I got you. Here.
You know
Okay.
who's very charming?
Not me. Greg. Okay, so
Um,
I'm very charming.
Okay, I rolled to
Wait,
help
you're
out.
charming, aren't you?
I rolled a 6 + 2, which is an 8. Help out. On a 7 to 9, your help grants them +1 to their roll, but I expose myself to trouble or danger. So I'm just going to kind of like stand there and she's going to try to be like a little menacing, maybe, or like authoritative. So she like holds her trident aggressively or like stands it out to the side and then puts her fist on her hip like she's seen on those comics for Wonder Woman, and is gonna like stand behind Bastian and try to be intimidating.
I think for you, Rachel's context, you're in a space kind of between spaces in this moment, so
Get +1.
it won't affect
Yep.
your blockage.
no, I needed it
So
because
you
I
can
got a
feel free
6.
to interrupt.
So that's a 7.
Hell yes.
So
I'm
I
trying to
got.
figure out how she would approach this whole situation.
Tis a weird situation, partially because there's a hot car, potentially
car.
that your son has just like
Yeah.
slapped
Okay.
in the face.
So I got with the +1, I got a 7, and so they'll do it, but only if you do something for them right now to show that you mean it. If you ask too much, they'll tell you what, if anything, it would take for them to do it. So they have to tell me what the car
Well,
wants.
so maybe it's a situation where it's like, tell us what you know about this thing, and she's like, do something for me.
No, I'm getting there. It's weird. It just got weird.
It just got weird.
No, it's been weird. I played myself into this situation. Why do you let me run a show?
I'm interested as to why she's hanging out here, but Jimmy's somewhere else.
Sorry. So
They have their own interests.
yeah, we
Like,
excuse.
She's talking about freaking riding with him forever.
Like, I'm here and my wife is at home. We're doing different things. We
My
still love each other very
assumption.
much.
Okay, your wife is in a car.
Yeah, you met my wife.
Okay, first of all, supernatural car. Let's start with the fact that the car is also
So
a
it's an
ghost.
Impala?
No, we
I'm
already
kidding.
talked about
Okay,
Zers.
all right.
I went through
All
all the
right.
effort to look up what kind of car she was. She's a Camaro.
No, and that was a
I
bad
She's
know,
an
I
incredibly
know.
sexy
My
Camaro.
first car was an Impala.
Damn.
The temptation to make her an
1979
Impala
Chevy.
was really high, but I thought it was a little too on the nose.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, because the threat is tell us where Jimmy is, tell us what you know, and tell us who you're planning to murder. Because I am in a place of like I am
Yeah,
holding
yeah.
you.
So
What does she want
um,
from me?
like, what does she want from you? That's a good question. She's mostly like not impressed by your show. Also, what's there a minivan out back? Like, what are we looking at behind? Like, we took the minivan here,
There's
right?
definitely a minivan
Yeah.
situation
Mhm.
going on.
Yeah, there's a
Whatever.
minivan. It's got some Wilson Phillips and you know.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hold on for one more day, baby.
Mhm.
Well, all right. First of all, I don't know who we're gonna murder next. That's insane. I don't really plan these things; just sort of do it. Not premeditated murder car, just regular murder car.
So second-degree manslaughter car.
Second-degree manslaughter car, if you
That's
will.
also a shirt.
I'm in fashion.
Ethically non-monogamous second-degree manslaughter car.
Damn it.
And why would I give up Jimmy?
I want to talk to him.
For why?
He's a herald,
Yes.
and so am I.
Oh, sweetie, sweetie, sweetie. If you're not gonna be a herald with that minivan situation.
That's not my car.
Oh, okay, well. What, do you want the ropes? What do you I don't
I have some questions for him.
right, well, I don't
And
that
also, I
include-
really, I don't personally want you to be able to murder anyone else, but I do want to talk to him.
then we are at an impasse. Why would I'm not gonna bring Jimmy to you to talk to you about what becoming a herald of the apocalypse just because you want to stop me from doing my job.
I mean, I want you to stop in general because murdering people, like, you get to ride freely forever, technically.
Mm-mm. Not until we finish this ritual.
Every, 30 years you get to come out right around.
It's not the same. And the engine revs again, and she starts like moving forward, but not like.
Because I'm using the red right hand, so I'm like,
Remind me the stats of the red right hand.
it is a 3-harm magic.
Okay, cool.
Hand magic.
It is this like.
That's what it specifies.
It is like the weirdly it's the car equivalent of like when you're short and so.
what he's doing right now. Like, you're not going anywhere until you tell me this.
I'm not sure how to, because it's 7 through 9. I'm not gonna give you. I'm not like she's not gonna give you exactly what you want.
No.
But she's sort of like, there's a moment. She's. You can talk to the road witches yourself about this, or you can meet us where they were, and we can talk again later. And she like backs up so that she's no longer under your hand.
Does she go beep beep?
She does not go beep beep. Just full Dukes and Hazard. That she does. That no one else hears, but Bastian.
Interesting.
You said that. And
I wanna-
thought you meant the car honking.
Is
taxi.
that honk?
A ghostly honk in your mind.
Okay, is this like a psychic connection between just the two of us right now?
No, that was just a little extra for you because you were actually just touching her.
Okay, well, because Bastian was gonna say, I'll meet you, but you can't kill anyone until after we've met.
What are you gonna do to stop me? And yeah, she's like moving back. I'm trying to figure out like where exactly, because you are in front of like the like monument sort of situation. But she's not attacking you anymore. She is starting to sort of like leave the area.
Yeah, once she backed up, Bastian.
Yeah.
Bastian still has a sword out,
Yeah, no, you're a threat.
but hand is Fordite red hand is currently down.
Yeah, you do notice like your hand has that like Fordite kind of like.
I imagine this car
Murdering.
can like discorporate
Oh yeah.
if she wants to.
Oh yeah. She goes where she wants.
She does what she wants. We love that for her. Gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss.
Yeah.
Is she American made?
No idea. Probably.
Just want to make sure, you know.
There's definitely a sort of Theseus situation with cars like this when they're loved that much. Like,
Yeah.
if she was not made in America, she's been repaired so much she is.
Yeah. So there's at least like one John Cougar Mellencamp song about her.
Absolutely.
Yeah, great.
Oh,
Perfect.
Do
absolutely.
you remember that one song?
She
that was,
is a
like,
Mellencamp
American girl. It's like
Yeah, Tom Petty.
we want
Yeah, Tom
an
Petty.
American girl.
Dun dun dun.
You have a few
American
like
Girl.
I can only think of American Woman. That's just a different song. Kravitz style. But like she's starting to back up. Clearly she feels outnumbered. Like she's outnumbered.
Yeah. Yeah, she is.
We beat the car.
Can we
You
grab
did
those
it.
bones? Have we already gotten the bones from underneath?
Did you just scavenge up the like monument that you found?
We did get the strange mechanical thing, but I don't remember if we actually went for the bones.
I don't think we got the bones.
Yeah,
I would remember if we got some bones.
I would
Yeah.
love to, like, if we haven't retrieved them already, I would love to retrieve the bones. Because my understanding is that we need to destroy them. In some way.
Did I say that?
Or something.
Or
to me-
I haven't looked into what happens with those bones. Or what happens.
In Michael's head, she's like, bones are important. Those stay on the inside of people. And them being on the outside is different and strange for something that still has consciousness. So I'm going to grab those and maybe put them in a backpack and we can take them with us. So she like the soft asphalt, she takes her silver trident and just starts like going down into it like a shovel, but she's just kind of like mixing it around, trying to get to the bones.
Yeah. At this point, Angeline has sort of like faded off into. It's weird because again, it was like the middle of the morning when you guys got here.
Yeah.
If you look up at the sky, it's like twilight. Like it's
God,
like
weird.
gloaming. It was kind of like that when you got in too. Like you weren't sure what time it is, but it does look like it's like just starting to be evening. But yeah, with your
What am I trying?
with
Let's
your
get in there.
trident, this is nasty. With your trident, you were able to sort of mix through some like sludgy tar asphalt and pull out and like bones start surfacing.
Can someone help me get these bones?
I have a backpack. It's Rowan's old Monster High backpack.
Great.
That she used when she was in 3rd grade. and
Perfect
now
for
I
bones.
just carry it around. with
It's
me.
skeleton sized.
It's in the back of the car.
Perfectly skeleton size.
Yeah, I just like put the Logan. Do you have a way that you can clean these off?
Oh yeah, hold on. I've definitely got some sort of
Like a little prestidige.
Prestidigitation.
yeah.
Prestige action.
I like prestidige because I can never say it. Prestidigitation.
Yes,
Pre-
you said it.
Little
did it.
prestidige.
Prestidiges.
The show.
Presto, those digits. What those,
Yeah, you get like.
those are phalanges. What? Okay.
Do I? Should I make you roll weird for that? I kind of feel like I should.
Oh, I'm down.
What
Yeah, it's a
happens if
spell.
Z fails? They explode?
No, they're just nasty.
Bones explode.
They're just gross.
Roll for a bone explosion.
No, they're just-
Yeah, if you fail so bad, if you get 2 1s, maybe the bones explode.
Snake
No,
guys,
get two
snake guys,
ones.
snake
Roll
guys.
'em, roll 'em, snake eyes. Roll 'em, roll 'em, roll 'em. It's a 6.
6, yeah. Weird.
It's not. Well, it is a failure. I think you mark experience on that.
It's a failure.
It is a failure. Yeah, the bones don't explode. They're just nasty.
Sorry, I tried.
That's
covered in
alright. You're thinking of
tar.
other stuff.
My prestidigi's not as good as it used to be.
Okay.
Covered in tar. As you're pulling out the bones, you're a witch. You would recognize this.
Mhm.
You can see on some of the bones like symbols, like witchy shit,
Ruins of some sort?
runes of some sort.
Runes.
Um,
Maybe you can read them.
They
Yeah,
kind
can I
of.
try to read it?
Yeah, let me see if I can pull up what they look
I'm gonna
like.
investigate
Um.
or use magic.
Okay. I'm trying
It's
to pull up
probably
what they look like
investigative
without
history.
showing you what the like telling my hand on this.
Or Let me see. Use magic. I think that one of the things that you can do here is you can do something beyond human limitations. So maybe that's reading something you don't understand,
Yeah.
or communicate with something.
I'll
that
show
you
you
cannot
what they
share
look
language
like for now. This doesn't actually, it's not going to help you like figure out what they actually mean, but it's kind of the vibe of them.
Oh, they're
I'm
gorgeous.
so sorry for everyone who's watching this on camera.
They sort of
cannot
look
see
like
it.
simple glyph, like no shading
I'll put
line
them-
art.
Yes, I'll put them in the Discord as well, and I'll maybe put them on Twitter. But
Ooh.
you'll know exactly what they are in like 2 seconds, I'm sure. What'd you get?
An 8.
Nice.
An 8 is a
Uninvestigate
yeah.
a mystery.
Yeah.
So you get to
Amazing.
hold one, so you can ask a question. I guess that would just be like
Investigate.
in this case it'll kind of yeah, these are road witch runes. In real life
Oh,
these are
nice.
also called and I hate this term, hobo code.
Oh, yeah.
oh.
Not my favorite word
From
for it,
back in the
hobo glyph.
day. Yeah.
So in basically, you know that they were commonly used during the Depression
Mhm.
by the homeless community because it would allow them to leave notes for each other to say whether a place was safe to hang out in,
Mhm.
whether there might be a cat nearby that
It's
was
like
also
Underground
getting fed.
Railroad kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah. In the case, road witches have also sort of opted to use them as have incorporated them into their runes. So it's a very similar
Road code.
code, but not quite the same.
Code.
More just like you get the sense you're a witch.
Mhm.
So you do recognize what they are. You do know the road witch symbols. And they listen, they're bones. It's spooky. Like this is obviously witch shit.
very
Like
spooky.
whatever, this is important.
Mhm.
But yeah, there's your
Well, those are
Can I
interesting.
read them?
I
Do I-
don't I think with the 6, I don't know that you can read them.
It wasn't a
That's
6. It
already
was an
8.
8.
I'm a liar. I don't know that you're not really specifically a road witch.
No, I know.
I don't know that you can
It's
read.
fine. I can take out my friends. It's
You
fine.
know what? I bet someone here can. I bet
Uh-huh.
someone just has some information about this. That doesn't
Randomly.
Yeah, it would be
entirely
great if you had an
understand.
expert who might have interacted
Rachel,
with
That
them.
might
do these
be
look
an expert.
familiar to you at all?
I'm gonna like look at them and have like a
Uh-huh.
That's-
Oh my
God.
like
Raven.
Stephen McKinley.
Am I allowed to like
Anderson in
assist at
Dune.
all?
Yeah, please.
All right, I'm gonna roll plus sharp.
Oh my
And,
goodness.
that's
You're
a
getting an assist.
7.
So
Oh, let's see what the assist is.
Uh-huh.
You can reroll if it falls out of the jar.
Okay.
Jar tray. What are words?
I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about.
Give
I
it a shot. Give it
Okay.
a... Oh my god. Wait, yes.
Just the one. Just the one.
okay.
What'd you roll?
Is there plus anything to that? It's plus cool
Uh,
for help out.
It's plus cool to
Yeah,
help
that
them
didn't
out.
help. Sorry.
I got a 7.
Nothing happens.
Unhelpful.
I got a 7, so I can just be like, do I recognize anything here? Can I read anything here? Is anything of use to me here?
7 is still a mixed sort of.
You know, I know I get to ask one question.
No, I know. I'm like, I want to give you so much.
Just give it all
We're
to me
rolling
then.
bad this week, and that's okay.
It's so hard when everyone rolls mad. No.
I mean, I can always do.
We rolled too good the last
thing
time, so what do you want?
I know.
What do you want?
I know.
Where it's connected to my past, because then you can give me more. It's just like,
Are you? I don't want to hurt you.
no, you don't hurt me.
Yeah.
It's just like I suddenly am like deeply involved, but I'm already deeply
You're
involved.
already deeply involved. You're in this game. We want you
Let's just go. Jimmy Truant's my brother. No.
Well, we already know that you've fought this thing before.
Yeah. Mhm.
So, are you going to use that ability where it's deeply connected? Or deeply-
Sure. Why not?
Cool. So yeah, I'll give this to you then. You remember from the episode in which I forgot what we named the episode.
It had a name.
It had a name.
What, Fordite?
No, the episode in which the that was in the original show.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you actually remember burying, like, kind of locking the
Season
bones.
3, episode 16, Dead End. It got 8.7
Yeah,
out of 10
Dead End.
on.
That's right, and it ends with
It's the first time you
Rachel,
say I love you.
with Rachel saying I don't love you because blah blah blah,
Yeah.
and Greg says you love me, and that's the end of episode.
Yeah.
Cut to executive producer Clara.
And then we have like Rachel's Raiders was part of that whole
Executive
thing
producer
too.
Dick Wolf.
Yeah, executive producer
Rick-
Dick Wolf.
Rick Wolf.
Rick Fox.
Rick Fox is very good.
But he's also real, so that's funny.
Wait, is Rick Fox a person?
Yeah, he's a basketball player, pretty famous.
Nick.
Oh, well,
Nick Fox.
Fox.
Nick Coyote. Just going completely out of it.
No.
Fuck. What was I doing? I was telling you
Jack
more
Jackal.
about this shit. So yeah, you remember because so back in season 3, episode 18?
16.
16, thank you.
Dead end. 8.7 out of 10 on IMDb.
I took all the notes.
back in the episode of Dead End, for the show that doesn't exist. You and your friends after basically after Greg got into a drag racing kind of thing, trying to be a bad boy for you. You love Greg. He got into a competition with a mysterious ghost rider, and it turned out it was Jimmy Truant and his car Angeline. And one of the things they had offered to you and Jimmy when you tried to stop them was the same pact that they have, which meant that they could be together forever, as long as they sealed themselves away in this situation. So they are a full-ass couple. They are deeply in love.
That's
you remember
hot.
this.
That's hot.
This is how they plan to be together forever.
And Rachel doesn't judge. She
And yeah.
loves that for them. She's
This
just
is-
like, maybe less murder.
They are deeply, deeply in love. This episode aired around Valentine's Day.
Aww.
But yeah, so part of the ritual they enacted was so that they could be together forever. And the difference between like what Bastian was looking for versus what you're looking, not you're looking for, but like Bastian was suggesting is that like, yeah, every 30 years they get to come back and try again. They're not around otherwise. So they only get to see each other every 30 years or so.
Oh.
And so when you remember the story, when you remember the episode, Greg was very tempted to do the same because he loved you and he was feeling insecure. And so, but you know, the ritual involves a lot of murder. So
Yeah.
perhaps don't do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's why we have this today is true love between a man and his car girlfriend.
Great.
Greg fact, he didn't murder anyone, but under the influence of this thing, he did start calling soda sody pop, and he has not stopped, and no one ever comments on it.
There was a leather jacket incident as well during that time.
Oh, for sure. The leather jacket was very hot. The sody pop thing, I'm still
Yeah,
not sure
a
about.
little of the Fonz.
Ambivalent.
What?
I'm ready.
Ambivalent. Ambivalent about the sody pop.
Oh, okay. The sody pop. It was like the leather jacket or the
No.
one story. Like what?
I love sody pop.
Just,
I'm here for it.
Rachel, you want a sody pop?
Oh God.
Yeah, it was bad.
Okay, now I'm uncomfortable, but I love it.
In my heart of hearts, every time we do a flashback to the Rachel episode, whatever the Rachel series, my brain does turn it into like the Buffy weirdly green
Yeah,
filter.
yeah.
Anyway, yeah. So you remember all like this is what you remember, and it's like, in this space, it doesn't hurt.
Mhm.
For the first time, like in a while. Oh my goodness, in a while. It doesn't actually like hurt you to remember this stuff.
Oh, cool.
Also, because like you love Greg, and
Greg.
he does.
I'm
help
so
sustain
glad
you.
that he chose me instead of murder. Even though he thought murdering was choosing me, he realized, and I'm just saying this out loud. Even though he thought murdering was choosing me, he realized that murdering would not be choosing me because I could never be with a murderer, and I am going to love him forever. Bastian, I'm going to love your father forever.
I know. You tell me like 3 times a day.
So glad that we got 3 wonderful kids,
The
including
last-
you.
The last thing I'll give you, because of the like we're deeply tied to this too. The thing that you knew you had to do but couldn't because it was the hard decision you guys made at the time when you did this is you do have to break their hearts.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
Huh?
We have to break the Jimmy and Angeline's hearts.
Yeah.
Well, we have one heart already.
Yeah.
We have her heart.
Yeah.
So we've got her heart and his bones. Where's his heart?
Where's his heart?
It's a symbol. It's the fucking like you're holding it.
His bones or his heart?
No, the heart. The heart is the heart. It was what you need. The bones are
The
superfluous.
bones are his
important too.
money,
But the-
so are the worms.
But the heart.
It's a big old mechanical thing, but yeah.
So it's both of their hearts?
Their heart, 2 hearts beat as one.
Yeah, pretty much.
Heart to heart?
Yeah. Although I'm gonna throw this other. It isn't gonna be as easy just throwing it on the ground.
You can't
Damn
just
it.
step on.
You
She
can just
does.
step on it.
She does throw it on the ground.
Is
It's
my hand
basically
still
a
Fortnite?
giant car engine. It just like clonks for a second.
Oh man, I thought that
Is
was
my
gonna work.
hand still Fortnite?
Your hand is still Fordite.
I did want to meet them, but he walks over to the heart and is like, "We have to break this."
Whoa, 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 whoa. We're not breaking anybody's heart. These two are in love. And I think we can talk them into not doing a murder. And maybe Logan.
I think the only way we can talk them into not doing a murder is if we could promise them another way to stay around.
Logan, I'm going to just say some words now, and I don't know if they're going to mean anything. But
Okay,
could we,
let's
like, build, like, a pocket dimension where they could go and just, like, live happily forever and just be together?
Yeah.
We could do that, right? That's, like, a
Yeah.
thing that could happen.
Oh, that's a really good idea.
Let's
Mom.
try.
Thank
I'm
you.
gonna make a rote.
That's what we did in
dimension.
season 5, episode 20.
This is a.
Okay, my new rote is building a pocket dimension.
This is, first of all, crazy. You have an oubliette you can probably stick.
I know,
in.
but it's easy when we're out and about. Right now, we could use something on the go.
And how are we
I
gonna
don't
get
know
a
who
whole
that
car
voice
in the
was that just
oubliette?
spoke, but I am not putting a murder car in my oubliette.
Sorry.
How are we gonna
Ghost
fit them?
dimension.
Also, I feel like they would just kind of make stuff a mess in there.
Yeah. You get tire prints everywhere.
Also, this might be something good to be able to do on other occasions, I
pocket
feel.
dimension.
Mhm.
That was not a solution I had anticipated. but
How do we
let's-
make a pocket dimension, and how do we make it interesting enough that they'd actually want to stay there?
Something like that.
Are you guys gonna
We
stay
make
in the
it
area as you're having this conversation?
romantic as heck.
I
Okay,
feel like we
so
can leave, right?
here's-
We've got bones. We probably shouldn't stick around.
Here's the thing. I like this pocket dimension. It's great. I might have a place that I'm meeting. I can meet them. So we
Okay.
might have a guaranteed meeting spot.
Great.
Ooh, some lovers point.
No, they're meeting me at the Road Witches where
Spot.
they were.
Great. Well, they're meeting all of us then.
Okay.
Yeah. I wanted to ask Jimmy some questions before we.
Before we destroy it. I mean, before we send them off together forever.
Yay!
I guess they're listening. Okay.
That's not really destroying them if we're sending them off to live their lives happily ever after.
Well, we'll
Oh,
see.
correct.
We'll see what happens.
Correct.
I would
We're
like.
going to send them to a dimension where the highway never ends.
If not, we have this as a threat, I guess.
Life is a
Just
highway.
holding this like mechanical heart.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bastian's not tactful. He's like, I guess we have this.
I feel like I should emphasize it's not like just like a hand-sized thing. It's like a chonker.
Yeah,
it is. It's like somewhere
he's
between a car
strong.
engine and like a.
He's strong, so he's not like
Okay,
thinking
yeah,
about it.
but yeah, she big.
Yeah.
My strong little man.
You're strong little mans.
Maybe we should. Do you want to do some research about pocket dimensions? Is there someone you can ask about that, Logan?
What about that online witch? Does she know things?
Oh, yeah. Hold on.
What about Sandy Shanday?
Sandy Shanday is an option. Your friend.
I don't know.
My
We
friend.
already talked to her, and I feel like she was a little weirded out.
She's a little more tech than witch, but I do feel like she'd be a good assist.
A good resource.
You've got Quinn. You've got Shandy. You've got everyone's got like people they can always reach out to. I just gotta remember what voice I gave them.
Or not. We love a little variation.
Maybe we should go wherever you can like do some research and look into
Well,
it.
we love a research montage.
We do have a library.
We
Well,
do.
let's
We
go
have
there.
A lore library. We
We have a school
oubliette.
library.
I'm gonna
a
assume
bar
you're
library,
like
we have-
you've piled back into the minivan and you're driving out. You're driving away from
Any
Definitely.
music requests?
Oh, I think, don't we have only one option in this?
Hanson.
Car-
Hanson? Okay.
Yes.
Well, no, there is just the Wilson Phillips, but I will sing.
Okay,
So
great.
let's sing Hanson,
Awesome.
everyone.
Michael will happily do up.
I love this. Yeah, as you leave, you notice as you leave the the route, it was twilight while you were in there.
Yes.
As you're leaving, it feels like it is now like it's noon again. You maybe elapsed.
Man,
2
that's
hours.
weird. Why is it doing that?
That's cool. That's fun.
Yeah, time's not normal around those cars.
No.
Is anybody
definitely-
having trouble thinking about things again?
all the time.
No.
I was like, hi, Barbie.
Bastian just kind of looks at y'all. I don't know if he's in the front seat. I'm assuming he is, but he
Yes,
just
of
kind of
course.
turns around and looks at y'all like,
I think maybe we could go for like a nap or something.
That's such a good idea.
You know what would be really good? Maybe like some frozen yogurt.
Frozen yogurt.
There's a TCBY.
Let's do it.
So you guys are.
There's actually a TC2BY. Country's second best yogurt.
We're going to the oubliette/library by way of the TC2BY.
TCBY. That's very funny. I did not
TCBY?
realize that's what TCBY stood for.
Wait, that's what it stands for?
Stands for the country's best yogurt. Yeah. Yeah.
My tiny mind is blown.
Every time there's about to be a recession, TCBY gets really popular. So if you see TCBY around, you know, countries. That's just an Emily observation. I'm not an economist, but
I'm no economist. However,
I've noticed
there is the like
general bellwether
It's
every
the,
time.
it's the Waffle House index of the economy.
well, I was gonna say it's very much like the
I've heard strip clubs.
strip clubs. Waitresses get hotter as people are struggling for work because all the actors and people.
As
who
in,
goes-
like, more attractive?
yeah.
Got it.
That's not my observation I've had. That's like a real.
No, Clara's just a
Really?
raging misogynist who
I'm-
objectifies women.
That is true. I
do they like
tip
have a
like crap. That's not true.
scientific like scale for hot?
I don't know. There is though like a service attractiveness like index that goes up. I
I laughed.
fucking swear this is a real thing.
Well, because I laughed because
Even if
Sloan
it's
asked
not,
if more
it's so great.
attractive, and then my brain was like, "What if they just turned into like the Human Torch?"
No, I mean, like, they can't afford freaking air conditioning. That's where my brain was.
Service industry people just
It's really
just-
warm.
They're all so much hotter. They're sweating. It's so hot we can't afford climate
Global
control.
warming.
Same bleed. All right. Anyway, back on the road, literally. Yeah, you guys can stop for Froyo before you
Great,
go.
thank
We've
you.
got some good froyo.
It's just a really big
Froyo.
request I had.
Just like quick question, what toppings did everybody
I know
get?
that's what I was gonna ask. Yes.
I got some chocolate chips and some Reese's Pieces. What did you get? You get the same thing every time, I think.
Oh, I do. I definitely get the same thing every time. I get a cheesecake flavored froyo.
Okay.
And I get
Not devil's food
Reese's. They don't have that flavor.
cake? Okay.
I feel like devil's food cake is also more of a texture than anything else, to be honest.
Oh my gosh.
Really?
I
Devil's
get
food is
peppermint chopped up year round, like
It's like an
peppermint
angel's
candy.
food, but devil's food. It is a
Ooh.
texture thing.
Okay, you're
Uh,
valid. Okay.
Anyway,
I'm
sorry.
gonna-
I'm a baker. We don't have to go off on that. But I get a cheesecake flavored froyo, Reese's peanut butter cup bites, because I love me some chocolate and peanut butter. And then I also get like some strawberries and some of those like popping boba things that they have. And it's kind of chaotic. It's a very chaotic froyo, but it tastes good. And sometimes there's cookie dough.
There's a very attractive person around your age working the counter, and Rachel says, "My strong little man needs his sugar." Stay.
And
Well, can you
it
just
is-
roll to keep it cool for a second?
yeah, also I would like to throw out who that person could be.
Go ahead and
Yeah,
act
no,
under pressure.
actually, I'm gonna be a dick about this, but also
Yep.
because Blythe is begging me to torture him. Yeah. So, behind the counter is your old roommate, actually.
Oh,
I'm just gonna
boy.
make his name. I didn't blame. I didn't name
I
him.
didn't name him either.
I don't name people.
I'm so excited for this.
Yeah.
His
I
name
would
is
like you.
Kieran.
I would like you to. I'd like you to like try to keep cool here. Is this act under pressure?
Act under pressure.
Act under pressure
Dun,
as
dun, 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 dun,
Kieran is
dun.
standing behind the counter. He looks a little like Archie from Riverdale, but like we like just hecka freckly, tall, freckly bean. Honestly, fan cast Adam Nestor West, but like as Archie, only because he has that similar like very sweet bean vibe.
He's a tall,
This
he's
is-
a tall, scrawny ginger boy.
This is not how rules of causality work, but can I roll help out? Because I think I'm helping.
You're gonna hinder, but yes. Roll to embarrass your child.
Oh my gosh.
Well, I got a 6, so.
Oh my
Mark
gosh, this is
experience.
amazing.
Mark experience.
Woo!
This is amazing.
So- Plus-
With apologies to the people who created the PBTA system, because I'm about to like have my way with this system in a way that I am embarrassed by. Continue. No one comment on that.
So
didn't say
I
one word.
rolled.
I saw your face.
I got lucky and rolled a 9.
Well, thankfully, your mom was also trying to help and failed. So, your mom sidled up and is like, my strong boy needs his sugar.
And Bastian just tries so hard. He's just like, he wants to run away so badly right now.
And like, I'm gonna say this. Kieran has the stupid hat on. TC 2BY. Wait.
TC2BY.
TC2B1.
TC2BY is it technically has their trademark, gets the trademark because they're considered a parody of the original one. No one's ever like caught them on it since. But it has the uniform is a little candy striper, so it has the stupid like in and out hat. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Okay.
little
The little paper hat, and so he also looks kind of dumb right now.
But
Like-
Adorkable. Oh.
and like he's like I'm gonna,
he just says like, hi.
yeah, he's like, hey Bastian,
Hi.
yeah,
Yes. My mom.
what's up?
Rachel
Problems
takes a
with
couple steps back and goes,
Bastian's like, that's my mom. She gets a little sometimes.
it's cool your mom is supportive.
We were all and you're there, so we were just all they helped my mom out with the blog that she has. Yeah,
someone's in the kitchen with Rachel.com. Do you want some merch?
they're yeah. You might recognize Logan.
Your whole thing is you like protect Rachel and like the Goodnow family
Yeah.
in general.
Yeah.
Somewhere in the back of your mind, you're like, this may actually, you don't know what's going on, but like Danger Will Robinson is flaring only because this is the most awkward thing that's ever happened on the planet. It is actually a like temps agency issue. It's so awkward.
Radioactively awkward vibes.
Yeah, it is supernaturally awkward as these two young adult men stutter at each other.
Yeah.
Michael's gonna step in and be like, "Yeah, and I'm Michael. So nice to meet you. This is Logan. Yeah, we're all hanging out together. We super great to meet you. Heard great things.
I don't say this is.
Yeah, no, not like in a just like heard great things. So
Did you
cool.
shake hands? Just
Yeah, she reaches out and shakes his hand. And sorry to like come in and bother you. We're gonna get out of your hair momentarily. We're just getting some froyo, and then we actually have to go like hit the books on a couple of things, a little bit of studying.
I still need to know your topping orders because I've
Just
derailed
do some
everything
research.
once again.
Oh, no, you're
this is
fine.
Good.
I mean,
I
I
hope
got,
this is good, this
you
is
know,
good.
I just got peppermint candy
Bastian is
smashed
so
up.
embarrassed.
Same queen.
Michael gets strawberry flavored with like strawberries on top, the boba bursties, and fruity pebbles.
Oh, yeah.
That's good.
And she just like engages Kieran in conversation and is like, "What's your major? Tell me about it. I've seen you around campus a couple times. I've never like said hi."
Yeah, no, Kieran's a communications major right now and is like thinking about changing it and like is actually like from like the Midwest.
I'm
But-
gonna act under
He's a
pressure.
very sweet boy that Bastian has many.
He's
crushes
Fuck
on.
yeah.
Roll sweet.
9. I got an 11 to act under
Oh
pressure.
thank God.
So I do what I set out to, which is diffuse this terrible
Yeah.
situation.
And like you guys get to talking and there is definitely like Captain America energy, but redhead radiating off this poor boy.
We're
yeah.
redheads. We bond.
Or redheads rebond. And like so you put him at ease. And he just like, yeah, I'm just glad you guys didn't tip because we have to sing when you tip. And
You do not have to sing when we tip.
But also, don't you need aren't tips good for?
We can let's tip.
Don't sing.
Just don't sing. We'll sing.
Oh, you
Actually.
sing when we tip?
No.
because you rolled an 11,
Yes.
it's okay. He's like, okay, my manager's not in, so I will let you. Yeah, just
Here,
yeah.
Kieran, I'm tipping. I will sing. I'm a Yankee
Oh,
Doodle tipper, a Yankee Doodle tipper gal. I am tipping you $1. Here it goes in the little box. This is my strong boy. His name's Bastian. He's a wonderful young man.
And out the door.
Bastian just dumps his yogurt in the trash and leaves.
Oh no.
As you
like,
leave,
"I'm
like you
not
look
hungry."
over. As you leave, you like can look back and like Kieran like waves at you.
Oh my god, that's so cute. I cannot.
Just
I'm so sad you didn't get to
and
keep your
runs.
yogurt. I'm so sad.
Another day saved by Michael.
Oh,
Man, that's the most painful thing we've
Ah.
Emily, I'm so excited.
that was amazing.
Wow, mom. Just wow, mom.
My kid is so lucky.
Your kid is so lucky.
Here they are.
Oh
Brutal. So brutal. Oh.
my god. Oh my
Hold
god.
on, baby.
I love
Hold
that.
Yeah.
And then we go
Bastian's-
to the library.
Yeah, you head back to the Goodnow home to use the lore library. Oh my god.
By the way, on my advancement, I took preparedness, which will be fun for us to do sometime. But
Yes.
just so you know.
And while folks are doing stuff in the library, Michael is going to split. She's gonna go just do kind of laps around town, I think. While people are looking into stuff. She's gonna keep an eye out, maybe do a little investigation on her own.
Ooh.
But leave everybody else to kind of look into the books, and she'll meet back up with them later.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to treat you separately then.
Great.
Bastian was almost like, wait.
But yeah. So Michael's going off to do her like rounds and investigate other things. You're headed to the library. You're headed to the library as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna just stop in and just tell Greg real quick that I just, there was a nice boy that we met at the yogurt,
Oh, cool.
and the vibes were good.
Wait,
They
you
were
went
good
to
vibes.
yogurt and you didn't grab me anything?
Yeah, you can have half mine. We always share.
That's
yeah.
true. All right.
Of course.
Of course.
You all are adorable.
Our escapist fantasy is just like an adorable, like happy
What
home.
if two white people loved each other?
What I see is that sometimes they're not even straight. I mean, everybody's queer.
Yeah, everyone's queer and they're so supportive of their children.
Yeah.
It's the future liberals want. All right. Yeah, so Lore Library, as we established, is in the attic upstairs. Kind of a jumble of photo albums and Greg albums, which are like photo albums, but they're a multimedia experience. Greg got really into scrapbooking in a way that, like, honestly, he really excelled at. And Rowan is also sort of getting into that same vibe. So there are Row albums that are like Greg albums that are smaller and like very my first version of them. So there's just piles of those sort of things. Where are you headed? So Lore Library, where are you headed?
She's just gonna do a general look around. I think she's gonna go to all the major spots. She's got her wings, so she can kind of like teleport around. She's gonna make use of that. She goes to campus to kind of get a vibe of what's happening. Maybe a little walk around the quad.
It's definitely like full swing getting ready for homecoming. Fuck, what is the moth's name?
Is that at the high school?
Musky Joe. It's Smokey.
Smokey.
Because he got lit on fire.
Smokey is back out, having recovered a little bit from the previous day's like scare. It is homecoming for both the high school and the middle school because homecoming happens to happen around at the same time. So it's more like a week-long event. There used to be like a street fair that happened, but
Smoky.
actually there's still a street fair that happens over the weekend as well. And they call it the Homecoming Fair. I almost called it something else, but then I realized not copyrighted, but
Lamplight Festival.
Lamplight Festival.
Oh, the Lamplight Fall Festival.
Yeah.
Are my sisters home still?
No, it is the middle of the day on a Thursday.
Okay, so
They're at school.
right. I was like, have we moved? to
Tomorrow is
Friday?
homecoming,
Tomorrow is homecoming,
Okay.
which is Friday.
but like, the high school has had the pep rally. You know how like, so the week of homecoming they've had Spirit
They
Week.
have events.
Yeah. So like when
Okay.
the girls went to school this morning, it was 80s day, and so they were just wearing they were full Madonna'd out.
So she goes to the university campus.
Mhm.
She goes and visits the like high school campus. And then she goes onto the roof because it's weird to have a semi-adult hanging out just like on school grounds. She doesn't want to weird anybody out, and she wants to be
So
respectful.
hanging out on
she
the
goes
roof,
onto the
definitely
roof.
a better option.
Definitely a better option. And she goes to the Happy Cup. Probably goes to a bookstore at somewhere.
What bookstore? Because it matters.
I don't know if we've established a bookstore yet, but I'm going to say that we go to a bookstore called The Roost.
The Roost,
We
a local
may.
independent bookstore.
Local independent bookstore, very queer, super
Sounds great.
chill,
Mhm.
smells very much of books when you step inside. They sell some like older copies, some like very expensive older copies of books that have been collected, like first edition printings
Mhm.
of assorted cool books
Mhm.
that are in these glass cases, but otherwise it's just like open wood
Mhm.
bookshelves. And she also goes by the Copper, is I believe what we call it.
Copper tin.
The Copper Tin. And just kind of like maybe it goes up into the belfry and like just like looks around. That might be the last place she goes to just do a little scanamaroo, looking around at the
Yeah.
spot.
The Roost, didn't have any, like, as you're moving there, you're looking, like, are you looking for something specific, or are you just looking for, like,
She's just like looking for weird stuff, keeping her ears out for some like vroom sounds.
etheric abnormalities,
Yes,
as it were?
etheric
No
abnormalities.
rooms.
No rooms.
No rooms.
Great.
Not, I will have you roll, I want
Great.
to have you, like, investigate a mystery for this one.
That's perfect. We can do that.
But not, like, using the, like, number.
Yes.
Yeah, because, we failing.
I get an upgrade. Yay! That was
no
a 6
rooms.
minus 1 is 5.
Yeah, no rooms in the premises. You had, like, you passed the Roost. The people who work there recognize your face and give you a wave. It's a good bookstore. Everyone who's anyone kind of knows that, like, the Roost has, like, just a lot of good old shit.
Mhm.
It also functions slightly as, like, a historical society offshoot. So sometimes Greg hangs out there to do like, because they collect antique books, etc. But yeah, no, it's all quiet at noon in your
Alright.
little sleepy town of Summerfield.
Just looking around.
So much has happened on this Thursday.
It's only
Always.
3 days.
Always.
3 days have elapsed. Sorry, Gygax.
3 days and 5 sessions, not bad.
Yeah.
You know,
Man, this was supposed to be a one shot. Anyway.
it's literally never a one shot. And you know what? If you wanted it to be a one shot, you can make it a one shot. But you let us
You
dick
can
around.
edit it as such.
The adventure could be a one shot.
You could turn this into a 2-hour long episode.
I'm
The
not
5
I
episodes
would
we've done.
never. No, I did not bring this cast together for a single shot.
I was just looking at Blythe's notes, and there's so much nonsense. He takes such good notes, and I'm just like, thank you.
I believe you. I
Mine
believe
are
it.
not. Mine are
But
just very.
he has all of Sandy's dogs' names written down. I'm like,
Okay,
great.
hold on. As long as we're shaming my notes, this literally just says player notes, and then underneath it says skunk ape? Question mark. I don't even know what that means. Someone from episode 2. Someone please listen to episode 2 and tell me why I have skunk ape written down. Anyway.
Wow.
Sorry.
Yeah, I have things
I do have things like the Mommy Zone, Rachel's Haven, her base in Oubliette.
I said things like Sandy's dad loved sweets.
There are so many cool improvements that I can take for this particular playbook.
Yes,
And I am so torn because there's a move that I really want,
do it.
but I just saw this improvement that is very, very tempting to me personally.
Oh. That's tough.
I'm gonna cash it for
Okay.
later.
When back at your lore library,
Mhm.
is there an area of focus you're studying on? I'm so sorry to interrupt your
I'm
improvement.
done.
Okay.
Please continue. Pay no attention to me.
I'm paying all
um,
the attention though. I want to know what it was that you ended up doing.
I'm exclusively
Okay.
paying attention to Sloan.
I am curious to know as well.
I'm
Mostly
improvement
because
curious.
I need to know what I'm up against.
Improvement curious.
yeah.
We love it.
Um,
So we're focusing on, well, a little bit of history, I think still too, because we still need to know kind of what we can do to keep
Yeah.
these two together. Because we don't really want to break hearts. That's not what we're about. We're lovers, not fighters, really here.
I will remind you they are murderers.
Understood. But I also would rather them be able to go off and like not murder anymore. I think they're murdering because they feel like that's the only way to hold the freaking curse together.
Yeah, sure.
If they're able to let go of that, if they're able to let go of that, I feel like they could just be in love. I want to find out if Jimmy really loves her as much as she loves him, and unless like she put some weird spell on him, I would like to ascertain that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Bastian's kind of at the point
If
like
it's mutual, then I want to get them together. If it's not, I'd like to help him out.
What a weird turn this story has
Bastian
taken.
just kind of turns to you and is like, "You're the magic expert here. I'm willing to help you find whatever, but
Yeah.
like, I don't know what I'm looking for."
Well, we need to figure out if Jimmy is really in love with Angeline.
But we can ask that when we talk to them. Maybe.
Yeah, I would love to talk to him.
Well, that's I
But
don't
we
know.
might need to revive him because we just have his heart, right?
Well, we have. Well, you talk to them as ghosts.
Yeah.
We're gonna do that, but
So we're holding a seance?
no, we're just going to the road. If we meet them at the road, which is where they were.
Do you think they're going to both there? Or do we want to talk to him alone? I feel like she's going to try to keep honing in on it. Talk to me.
Out of character, we do need to figure out how to do a pocket dimension.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. I think we need to figure out.
Yeah, where we can put them if we want to throw them together.
Also, even if we don't throw them together, Jimmy's a herald of the apocalypse,
That's why we need to put him in a pocket.
so he needs to be put in a pocket regardless.
Or destroy it. Sorry,
Or destroy
I'm not
it.
here.
Okay.
I mean, Bastian's been thinking that. Like, we might have.
Well,
to
let's
kill
look up how I make a pocket.
I'm honestly surprised that Logan's going for a pocket instead of straight up murder. I was going all in for straight up murder. He's already dead.
Rachel is definitely researching pockets, and there's a part of her brain that is like, I'm looking at like pockets, but like she's actually researching pocket dimensions, but she's dissociating it into, oh, this is a really cool way you could make a pocket.
Interesting
Yeah.
pattern.
Basically, this is me saying I'm going to help you research, but I can't actually do the research.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've got the history of women's rights as they pertain to pockets,
Yeah.
which I can talk about. But
You
I'm
know
not going
what?
to.
I can use my new preparedness roll to just get us
Ooh.
pocket dimension.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Explain. Say more.
Yeah, say more right now.
Preparedness is when you need something unusual or rare, roll plus sharp. On a 10 plus, you have it right here. On a 7 to 9, you have it, but not here. It will take some time to get it. On a miss, you know where it is, but it's somewhere real bad, and I'd love to miss.
Well,
All right.
I feel
All
like,
right, can I
I feel
help
like you
you?
could look at sorry, I'm gonna sit down for this. I was gonna go fix the art, but I feel like this might be like a big magic roll.
This
There
is-
is a thing in that, and so like if you try to roll for big magic or otherwise. Clara tries to, says what you need because you might need more things than that. If you roll for preparedness, we might end up having what we need to make that happen.
Yeah.
So I'm going to. I'm going to let you guys decide if you're doing big magic or preparedness or both, or how you want to.
Let's do
organize
both.
it.
Let's get this done.
Let's get this done.
Yeah,
Do it.
episode 5
Who wants my help?
of a one shot.
I do.
Oh, there's a whole lot of mermaid down there.
Oh, hello.
Mhm.
To help you out, I rolled super well.
What'd you do? Like a 6?
I got an 11.
Oh shit! You really were doing well.
No,
That
I
was
did.
no
So,
hyperbole.
but that's +1, so 12.
Yeah, you helped the crap out of Logan.
Oh, whoa! And what was I rolling?
So you
Uh,
get +1 to your roll
Okay.
for whatever. Were you trying to investigate how to do a pocket dimension? What are we doing?
Yeah, I was trying to figure that out. It was my big magic.
Yeah, so if you're going to do big, okay, we're gonna so
Or are you using magic?
I was using magic,
You're using-
which is weird.
magic, which is weird. You
I happened to roll a 13 plus 1, so that's a 14.
you holy crap. You do big so use magic is usually you get an added benefit. And it's like an effect with a glitch. I'm gonna actually pull the glitch, and because we're doing big magic, you're gonna have some extra requirements.
Mhm.
You have all of that information from the road, which is thank gosh you were able to get the Fordite from them as well, because you haven't used your Fordite amulet, have you?
I haven't. I just had it with my Athema, my little.
So, you have at least one of the items, which has helped, and you were able to like kind of channel through that to get this idea because figure out how to do this. Basically, you've done all. You're doing your research. You reach out to Quinn, who knows everything, for the price of Quinn Loves Gossip. Basically, you have a way to throw Jimmy and Angeline onto the ghost roads. They can do whatever they're gonna do, but not here. So it's not quite a pocket dimension you get to just keep.
Mm-hmm.
To make that happen, you need Fortnite, which you already have.
Mm-hmm.
You need something of theirs, which you have.
Yeah.
They need to be in a sufficiently the concept is willing, but you know it kind of means weakened
Mm-hmm.
state to put them somewhere else because they're not
Okay.
going to go without a fight,
Right.
or at least if you can convince
Have
them.
to
you can
charm
convince
them, or they need to be docile
yeah.
enough.
They
Okay.
kind of have to agree to be moved. And you need you need an effigy. This is only funny because of things that I happened off camera. You need effigy, but like not specifically like, and in your understanding of this, it's not like you need
Is there a Barbie car handy?
wasn't quite where I was going with it, but I love this too. You kind of need people who can be, because they're ghosts. You need
Mhm.
physical forms.
Are there some
for-
Barbies in a Barbie car that we may use?
Do I have any of my old?
I'm gonna tell you, probably not a Barbie, probably like a person.
Oh, we need
People
real
who
people.
have the same kind of love.
Barbies are people.
Agreed.
Wait,
Barbies are people.
She's trying to get me to use Greg and Rachel, and I don't want to do it.
I didn't say you had to use Greg and Rachel. This is a town full of people.
I
In
know.
fact, Homecoming's a really big date kind of situation, if you recall correctly. So you could just kidnap any two yahoos who are headed to Homecoming, I'm sure.
I don't like that.
Yeah,
That feels dangerous.
I'm not telling you how to do your ritual. Also, I'm not even like
Do
here.
we have to murder? Do you have to murder them?
No, it's
No.
not a murder thing at all. You just need to borrow their
That was a
bodies for
valid
bit.
question.
Listen, this is Emily suggesting this to be clear. Ivy has a boyfriend I just made up tonight, so.
Ivy has been definitely dating someone and hasn't told you yet,
Yeah.
but she's also really bad at hiding things from you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all know.
Yeah.
We're trying. It's one of those things at lunch where it's like, she's like, so I have to go out with like my friend later, and we're like, oh,
Uh-huh.
friend,
Mhm.
friend.
His name is Kevin. We make fun of him behind his back.
Wow.
I was gonna go
Kevin.
through him. Yeah, his name is Kevin, and yeah, he's about as insignificant as a teen boy can get.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ivy and Kevin, and she definitely writes in her. Like Bastian saw it because he picked up her homework books to put in the car, and there was a like Ivy and Kevin 5 ever like with a heart around it. Like she's like really into this guy.
No, there was definitely an afternoon where like Ivy had like an AP US history study session,
Mm-hmm.
and like Kevin, like she came home with someone else's jacket, and like she has not she has not like gotten rid of the jacket yet.
Mhm,
You don't know whose that
mhm,
is.
mhm.
Bastion was like
Yeah.
at the kitchen counter doing homework and looked at her and was like, "Whose jacket is that?" And
It's not your business. And like, yeah, she
it's not really your style.
shuts that down immediately.
Okay. All right. Okay. Kevin is he runs cross country. He sings tenor too in the school choir.
Mhm.
One of his moms is an Episcopal priest, and the other mom is a novelist, and her name is Emily St. James. No.
And like yeah, he's a kind of he's got like shoulder length dark hair, and it's like he kind of is constantly doing the stupid head flip
Oh,
thing to get
yes.
the hair
You
out
know
of
what?
his eyes.
I'm amending that. The second mom is an ornithologist.
Amazing.
So
Yeah, his moms have moved here from California, so she remembers so like You guys remember the first day that? Why am I extemporate? Like this is this
This
entire
is what we come here
show.
for.
This entire show is world building.
love
But
it.
you do remember when Ivy came home and she's like, "There's a new boy in school. He's from California. It's weird. He wears like tie-dye shirts sometimes."
Kevin's last name is Bird, but his mom, who's
With
an
a Y.
ornithologist, her last name is not Bird. Her last name is Morgan. It's actually the mom who's a priest whose last name is Bird.
Yes, with a Y.
Yeah.
But yeah, she yeah. So Kevin does the hair flip. Just nonsense, pure nonsense.
Anyway, we could use them.
Just volunteering your kid.
No, Emily's volunteering Rachel's kid. Rachel has no idea what's happening.
You have plenty of options to choose from if you need two people who are sufficient. I don't know that Ivy and Kevin are in love. I'm gonna throw that out there right now.
They're not in like,
But they do have the kind of puppy love that like you could see doing something very stupid like this.
Listen, the fans on the forums are very clear. They're no Rachel and Greg.
They're
Like,
no-
Bastian
Correct.
looks at Logan and is like, "Are you dating anyone?"
Are you?
I don't want to volunteer my mom and dad.
Yeah, I don't want that either. That's kind of feels strange.
And the only other
And since
couple
I'm
I
the one
know-
doing the spell, I guess.
Is Michael dating
Are you dating anyone?
Michael's not here.
Michael's
No,
not here, but
but-
is Michael dating anyone?
Not that anyone knows of.
do you want me to just make up a
Oh.
love interest for you? Because I can just do it right now.
Nope.
Can you do one for me? Do one for me.
I mean, like, so my question for if it's Logan is like,
How serious is it?
how serious is it?
There's like, there's no ring or anything, but
Oh.
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 Oh, shoot. Okay.
what?
No, I'm just like,
But
there's no ring or anything, but,
But
you know,
could
kind
be.
of is a long.
Interesting.
Do you want me to make up a love interest for you?
oh my god, my armpits just got hot. I guess so. Yeah.
You know,
Thanks.
I mean, it's just,
anyone?
but
Love interest.
I guess my question is she another witch? Are they another she? Hold on.
It's definitely a witch, like
Okay.
for sure.
Yeah.
It might be a slayer.
A slave.
I think you definitely know each other from like the witch community.
Oh yeah.
You don't know what kind of witch she is specific. Actually, you probably do, and I'm gonna give you something very stupid because
Yeah.
I love this concept, and it's from Shauna McGuire, which a lot of this is inspired by. You've been dating a corn witch.
Corn
I'm
witch.
sorry, it's cone?
Corn.
corn.
It's corn.
Corn.
It has the juice.
It has the juice.
Oh, I hate
She's
that video.
this tall. She's very tall.
Is this like Wicker Man shit? Like what is this?
Fair hair.
Good question.
Cut very short, but she. Oh, it just describes someone. Sorry.
What's up?
But no, so she's the same kind
I
of
get
like,
it. That makes sense.
honestly, it's the same kind of like connection to nature that like some witches have, like druidic style witches would have. But her specialty happens to be corn, which sounds crazy, and then you
But it's
realize
everywhere in America.
we are in America
It's everywhere.
and it's everywhere.
It's in everything.
yeah.
It's like a corn bender?
Kinda, yeah.
Corn
cool.
bender is nuts.
This reminds me of the guy who could control dairy in Misfits.
Yeah, it's that energy.
That guy.
So she's like weirdly powerful, but like also kind of like she's like, I draw my power from corn and it's confusing for everyone involved.
But that's also kind of amazing because it's everywhere.
Yeah, so she's kind of one of
And
those
I wanna
witches
be
that doesn't
everywhere
have
you
to
are.
be, yeah. She's one of those witches that doesn't have to be like
Aw.
supported by other witches in the same way. Which is like kind of weird and cool to have like an independent witch versus like a coven witch.
Aw.
The
But
corn
yeah,
is her coven.
the corn is her coven.
Call him Kevin.
Corn coven.
Corn
Man,
bender.
and she is from Nebraska.
Did you go see Shucked on Broadway? There's
I
a
was
show on
gonna
Broadway
I was
right
gonna Try
now.
and write a corn song. We were
There is
just
a
saying-
corn
a
musical on
corn
Broadway
musical
right
on
now as we
Broadway.
I thought
speak.
that was just a BoJack Horseman joke.
No, it is a real musical. It is on Broadway right
Shucked.
now. Alex Knoll
No,
just
it's
won a Tony for being in that show.
This is news.
It's a corn
music.
music.
It is literally about corn. It is called Shucked. It is absolutely insane. It's been around, not insane, but it was 10 years in the making. Written by some people out of like Nashville and stuff too. So, yeah.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, you probably
yeah, brother.
she hasn't like moved in, I don't think, but
Mhm.
like you guys have definitely like there are drawers in both places. Like
No, for sure.
For
I
sure.
mean, like, you know, you gotta have your little toothbrush, you gotta have your little
Yeah.
stuff, you know.
Also, your cat. I forget what your cat's name is, but
Oh, I forgot to. Hold on, let me look.
your cat has adopted her. Like in that way that like you walk in and
Oh, the cat's okay with her.
if you walk in together, your cat is like, oh yes, my human, and like walks past you entirely.
Right?
Which is probably the best approval you can get from a cat.
That's
Did I
huge.
put it in your character's notes that your cat's name is?
I don't have mine. I know who the character is I'm playing.
No, I didn't write the cat. Oh man, I have to go listen to myself. Fuck. Anyway, someone in chat who watched the episode before this, please tell me what the cat's
I
name
can't
is. I know
remember either. I know we
that
gave it a
he-
name.
I know that he big and
It's not Snacky.
what?
That was somebody. Some
I remember
random
he's
note.
big. Anyway,
Mm-hmm.
oh god, we got so distracted. Oh yeah, no, we know everything. Preparedness, I guess, is the only. Are you good?
Yeah. I just want to keep making up people for everyone
Donut?
to date.
I love that. Can you make up a real person in my life? And then
Okay.
I would love that. And then they
Okay.
magically appear, and
Okay.
it's because Emily St. James.
I am also
Spoke
pretty
them into
hopeless.
existence.
I would
I'm really
love
good at
that.
I was
manifesting
gonna say,
things.
there is also, I guess you're not quite in love, but there was also this really awkward moment you had, Bastian had at a dairy-based dessert facility.
Yeah, it's if you decide that Bastian and Kieran are in love,
Oh.
which this actually could go very.
Oh my god, I think
That's
you kind of
great.
are.
This is real,
Bastian has been
No
like
kiss
hopelessly in
energy.
love with
What
this
is
guy
my
for all
Cornwitch's
of
name?
college.
What is my Cornwitch's name?
Oh, you need a name for the Cornwitch.
Uh-huh.
Let's see. Melody Floss.
I love it.
Melody Flaws.
I'm into it.
I have this cat's name somewhere written down.
I know, me.
Yeah,
I thought I did too.
Blythe, come on, come through.
That's
I
okay.
have so many notes.
Don't worry about it for now.
But yeah,
Let's just write down
Michael,
everything I said.
one of the things
I do.
while you're out, and this is just Clara being a weird shitter.
Uh-huh.
While you're out, you do get a call.
Mr. Snuffles.
Mr.
I
Snuffles.
did have it. It's on the front. Mr. Snuffles.
Oh, I love Mr. Snuffles. All right, I'm writing it down.
Thank you.
That time
I was like, I don't know why I have this written down. It's my cat.
Mr. Snuffles, big old cat, likes.
I'm just showing.
Thank
Equal
you.
baby now.
Yeah, Mr. Snuffles, big old cat, loves showing. He's Mr. Snuffle is obsessed with Melody. And like he does that thing where like you guys are sitting on the couch and he's like, leave room for Snuffles, and like gets between you.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, and you've never heard him yell so loud as he does when Melody is like available to give him food. Anyway,
Aww.
Michael, while you're out doing your rounds, you do get a call, and by call I mean your Walkman is taken over, I guess.
Mhm.
What were you listening to?
I think that she has dug into some of the like more classic stuff, and I think she's listening to the Creedence Clearwater revival band.
PCR.
So mid Bad Moon Rising.
Yes, absolutely.
You get the sound as like your Angel Radio or whatever tunes on into.
You're tuned into Angel Radio.
And your favorite familiar, I don't know, favorite's a strong word, but a familiar overworked assistant kind of pops in.
Yeah.
Michael, what are you doing right now?
Hey, I'm just walking around, kind of checking stuff out, making sure everything's doing okay.
Did you fuck with a standard regulation trident by any chance?
Define fuck with.
I'm seeing non-standard augmentations to its material form.
Yeah.
Did you file paperwork for that?
Ooh, paperwork. No, so the funny thing is that it wasn't really planned. It just kind of happened. We went to see some road witches, and they had a bunch of Fordite, and we're doing a thing with kind of a ghost car right now.
Oh, okay, so you're working with witches now. More witches than the standard coven,
well,
or
I think I just like maybe a few more, but it's not like a working. It's not like a working. We're just kind of we got a little bit of it was like contracting.
Michael, you know that you're not supposed to subcontract when you're already on a contract.
Oh, I mean, it was really a lot more loose than that. There was no exchange of favors or anything like that. It was very loosey goosey.
Do you have a bag?
Do I have a bag?
Like a bag with you?
I imagine I have a bag.
Okay. You feel your bag start to like get heavier as basically a couple binders appear in the start sliding into them. All right. Well, it sounds like if you're going to be working under adding a new contract, you're going to need to fill out these forms. I understand that sometimes these come up, and that's why we're giving you a 3-day grace period if you would like to fill out this the required paperwork for contract renewal or update. However, we do advise that if you're going to make any alterations to your standard gear, you let us know ahead of time so we can get contract G3 or form G36859-4B, and then an inhuman screeching sound. 12 for you ready.
Yeah. Thanks. I'll do that next time. Okay.
We just want to make sure they're in place, they're in place to help you.
Yeah. Yeah, this feels helpful. I get it. Thanks, Dinmity.
And you hear yelling in the background.
Is everything good?
And then you hear it's like the hand over the phone situation.
Yes.
And Sifio would like to remind you that this is strike 2, just as a reminder, not to as you said last time, improvise with your standard issue equipment.
Cool. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for the reminder.
Anytime, we're here to help.
Okay. Well,
Teri's glaring at me.
I love you so much.
I'll talk to you later. Thanks.
Bye. And Clayton, Bad Moon Rising, back full volume. Your bag now has several binders of paperwork. It is
Write that down. Several binders.
it's hefty and is full of the kind of and has many boxes.
I imagine they're 5-inch binders, each.
They're thick.
Yeah.
Her shoulders just drop. She hates paperwork so
One of them
much.
is just a standard handbook again, your temp's handbook.
Oh god,
it's
that's even worse.
Which is the shadiest
Just
way to be
passive aggressively being why don't you review?
Yeah. Review.
God,
the
that feels
thing.
awful.
Yeah.
It's a very passive aggressive way of saying you need to do better.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. I guess I'll find a table to do this at. All right.
It's not like you see.
It's true. I have plenty of time. Can we re-merge our groups?
Sure.
I did do a preparedness roll.
You did.
did.
Why am I looking at 2 d20s?
Oh shit! Then I got a 9.
On the D20s?
What's a d20?
What happened was I rolled it and then I totally forgot. I'll just do it again.
No, it's okay. I believe the 9. It was just very funny.
Well, now I got a 10.
Okay,
so
I'll take the 10.
Yeah.
It was just, I look over and you're I rolled a preparedness roll and I'm looking at 2 d20s and you're indicating the 2 d20s. I was okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll these 2 d20s. We got a 27.
27 for preparedness. Sorry, you got a 10 for preparedness. Can you remind me what the 10 is?
DC
The 10 is,
30.
I have it right here, right now.
Oh, amazing. What were you looking for?
I don't know. It's something that Logan needed.
To help with the
Yeah, but I also rolled a 14. So
Well, then whatever happens to your couple probably won't kill them.
Okay, great.
They do need to be hardy. And you do happen to have, right here, right now, a couple that has survived a lot of weird trials and tribulations and is somehow linked to this whole situation as about 30 years ago.
Oh no, so they're probably the ones that are the best suited to break the curse. Sorry, Rachel.
What?
Oh, hey.
Hi.
So, I got a little proposition for you.
Oh, one quick. How do you feel about scones?
I love them.
I got some downstairs. Now,
Perfect.
what's your thing you're talking about?
Well, you know,
Michael's downstairs eating scones.
Absolutely. What kind of
absolutely. What kind?
They
the recipe?
are blueberry scones.
Yes.
Ooh, yeah.
They're like are scony, but they have just a little bit of that blueberry muffin crumble, just
Oh,
a
hell yeah, okay.
little bit. So
Fucking love
I was like,
scones.
the
The texture.
delicious,
So
delicious. Do you think Greg would be willing to like help us with something? You two together, maybe?
I mean, Greg loves
Bastian.
helping. I love helping. What are we do? Are we like? Oh! Are we gonna run like the t-shirt sales booth at homecoming?
Oh my gosh, honestly, close. It's gonna feel like that. Maybe y'all could kind of be like the chaperones. You know, to go together like a date, like get you a corsage and boutonniere and all that kind of stuff, and get you all dolled up, just like
Greg-
you're going to the dance.
Greg and I
Mm-hmm.
sometimes don't tell Bastian this.
Passion's in the room.
right here.
Oh yeah,
I'm just gonna lean in and talk what I think is quietly.
it's certainly not.
Sometimes when we're getting a little frisky,
Ooh.
we like to play high school dance.
Stop.
And it's just like our first date all over.
You guys have been going to homecoming together for all these years, just
Yeah.
like that.
Mhm.
That is
Oh.
adorable.
Lord.
And honestly, this is going to be perfect for what we got planned.
Oh, great. Which is the
Bastian?
t-shirt sales, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
And helping. Bastian, I do apologize, but I think they might be the best for the job. What do you think?
I think we need Jason here.
Yeah, hold on. I didn't prep to have Jason to come back for this. Can you hear me down here?
Yeah, I
Okay,
can.
good. I didn't prep to have Jason come back, but I don't even think we could fit 5 people in this or 6 people in this studio properly. But maybe I'll just make Jason run the next episode.
I mean,
No, I mean like
Yeah.
no.
no, Bastian just kind of sitting there like, I just heard all of that.
Isn't that adorable? It's so nice that your parents are so in love. Like, honestly, it could be worse.
I am happy that they're in love. I don't need to hear it.
That they go on dates, like
They
recreating their dance. That's adorable. That's not like,
Frisky with the
oh,
words
you
that
don't
were
like the one word out of all of that. That's
That
the only
was-
thing you could hear.
Bastian, we have 3 children. You have to know it has happened a few times.
I mean, yes, but I don't think about it.
I do.
All right.
Okay, we're supposed to meet at the
I think if y'all are willing to come along, we could all go together.
Beep beep.
Beep beep.
Beep beep
You know
beep
what?
beep. Yeah.
All right. I can handle this more than I can handle that. I'm never going back to the frozen yogurt place again.
Oh my gosh, you absolutely have to.
Nope.
Did you see how he waved at you when we were leaving?
Oh, I've been working on this.
As if he was mortified?
No, as if you guys were both like mortified in the same way, but also adorable and also definitely vibing. What do you think?
I'm working on a little something to help you out. I'm gonna see how I did here. Oh, badly. It's like goes a little like this. Karen, you can date my son. Do.
Beep 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 beep.
You know-
Yeah.
I'm starting to think I should give up on the music career. Clearly, my mom's got it on lock.
So you can be a duo.
Oh, that's so
You'd be
what's
like
hot.
the Judds.
That's what's hot in pop right now is mother-son duos.
Honestly, there's gonna be somebody that's about to come out on like, some show. It's gonna happen. I can feel it.
It's gonna happen. I feel it in my soul.
Okay,
Woo.
well,
Because Emily spoke it into existence. It has to happen now.
Were there rails on this
So
show?
why don't you ask Dad
Okay. What am I asking him?
if he would like to come to chaperone homecoming
Greg?
with us?
Yeah.
I'm just like, I don't know. I just found him.
No, it's the call. It's the house. It's the call across the house
Yeah.
that everyone.
Okay. Yeah. Greg,
You just hear from like his office. Yeah.
are you arguing about Ninja Turtles online again? Is that why you're in your office?
I've waited too long to make that sound to lie, haven't I?
You have. I told you. I know you need to have your vices, but it's 3 times this week.
I need. People are wrong on the internet, and I need to tell them.
Okay. All right. Okay. Well, do you want to go to homecoming? We're chaperoning and possibly running a T-shirt merch sales, and I think there might be something else going on, but I'm not sure. Do you want to dress up like we did when we went to homecoming in high school?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I still have my dress. You think I'd still look hot in it?
Obviously, and like this is a shouted conversation across the house.
Why don't you and Dad get ready?
I've never flirted so much with my players in the last session.
Why don't you and Dad get ready, and we'll also get ready, I guess.
It's
To
another
go.
day till homecoming. I'm so
Oh, right. I keep forgetting that it's like right now. Okay, so do you still have your dress? Do you need to go get it? Do I need to get a suit?
Yeah.
I-
Do you not have one?
I don't.
Why don't you have a suit?
I don't hang out with people.
Okay, so we need to get you a suit.
Let's do a
Can we do a suit montage?
Just for some clarification on timing, because
I keep forgetting that it's not that
lest
day.
I don't want to invoke he who shall not be named here, but a timing joke. The last part of your ritual is about like the time and things, so you do have till tomorrow to do the thing. You, however, have a date tonight with a certain ghost and her
Yeah.
car boyfriend. Wait,
Yeah.
ghost and his car girlfriend.
Yeah. So
Ooh.
Bastian is kind of because he was like, well, we could all go together to that, or I could just do that myself. If you need time to prep the ritual, I can just handle that meeting.
I think I need to prep the ritual. How much time do I need to prep this ritual?
Some of the components include things like moon water that has been out in the freaking sun under the moonlight for X amount of time hours, and you've already got the Fortnite, you've already got the couple. I don't know that you're going to be able to get the couple out to homecoming if homecoming is tomorrow.
Yeah.
So due to narrative function, I'm gonna say
I was
you
I was
do
wondering
need
if I
about
could bring them
24
that
hours.
night. Huh?
you do need about 24 hours is basically.
Oh, okay.
So you do need Friday,
Okay.
which good for you.
Mhm.
Because if it's Friday, at least they won't be murdering people. They're being occupied with y'all.
Okay.
You can try the night before. Listen, I'm not gonna stop you from trying things the night before.
I would love to try, and I'd love to see if I can expedite my moon somehow, and maybe I have something. So I'm gonna use some magic.
Let's do some. God, 14 was so big.
I know.
I don't want to dishonor that.
Plus the preparedness.
Yeah, you can try it tonight. I will let you try everything tonight.
Okay.
The preparedness was me all along.
Yeah.
The preparedness was that you have a husband.
Yeah.
Well, also that
Okay,
like you
the
are also
husband-
like magic and related to the whole thing.
Yeah,
back in the day, but
like-
you don't really understand how or why.
Yeah, please don't discount the fact that we keep referring to the. Yes.
Okay. Come on, big magic, big magic, big
Finally,
magic, big money, big
heterosexuality
money.
does something good for the world.
Right.
Okay.
Listen, we all.
Well,
How heterosexual is it if like everyone in the group is gay? Like.
what
We're in a
happened?
heterosexual presenting relationship.
That is true,
We are in
yeah.
a monogamous heterosexual
That is true.
relationship.
Yeah.
We're
We
not
haven't
ethically
discussed the-
non-monogamous second degree manslaughter cars.
Cannot that be the name of the episode?
No,
Is that too long?
it's too long.
No?
So are you trying to prep for the ritual right? Or like
Yeah.
Sorry, what's happening?
I was trying to like do the ritual or get ready to do the ritual.
All right. Did you roll for that? Did I make you roll? What happened?
Yes, you're making me roll for that.
And what'd you get?
I don't want to say.
Is it bad or good?
It wasn't good.
Okay. Well,
Mark experience.
mark experience. So I'm gonna be.
It was a 5. It was a 5. Okay, it was a 5.
I'm gonna be a narrative. Okay.
Actually, hold on. It was a 7 then, because I was using magic, right?
Are you doing big? I don't know how the big one.
7 is magic. Big magic is like a different thing entirely.
Okay.
But
Do
you
I
get
have
to
to do
add
big
weird.
magic or magic?
You'll add your weird to do.
Okay, then it's a 7.
So then you don't mark experience.
No.
That's a success.
Oh my goodness, excuse me. So yeah, don't mark experience. It is a success. You can move the ritual to Thursday night.
Okay.
You choose your effect and a glitch.
What would you like your glitch to be?
Oh,
There's a list of glitches if you want to
I
look.
was like, my
Your
hands get
effect
really hot. Okay.
Is weakened.
Short
effect is
duration. You
short.
take 1 harm, ignore armor. The magic draws immediate unwelcome attention. It has problematic side effect. Either keeper may say it requires weird materials. It'll take 10 seconds, 30 seconds to 1 minute. Ritual chanting and gestures requires you to draw arcane symbols. 1 or 2 people to help cast a spell. We already have
So
that.
what you're doing with this use magic is actually augmenting the way the bigger ritual works because you're changing the timeline on it.
Okay.
So I'm gonna give you so you can pick a glitch or I can pick one for you.
Okay.
I can make one up.
I think maybe
No.
it has a problematic side effect.
Here's a problematic side effect.
Sure.
In moving the time, you have increased the stakes of the situation.
Of course.
So if you cannot get this done, first of all, if you can't get this done, this is a TTRPG. Bad shit will happen anyway. I need you to not die. You actually basically everything needs to be turned up to 11.
Mm-hmm.
So to be able to move it, it has to now be you have to now like have the couple, you have to have a sacrifice, and sacrifices can be a lot of things. I'm gonna throw that out there. You don't have to like kill a person. You will have to have a sacrifice.
What type of sacrifice?
Well, I am open to suggestion.
Okay.
Remember the components that come with this, that like the history of the people who enacted this magic, and think about like the.
Can I have a radiator or something?
But yeah, and it's going to be a fairly hefty, like, it's big. This is big magic, so I'm gonna say like if you're going to do something like, use a radiator, like destroy a car, like radiator or whatever, you're gonna need to actually like fuck it up.
Okay, is it have to be like a fancy car? Does it need to be like a special car? Okay.
Might have to be. I mean, it is a sacrifice, so it's not
Okay.
like you can just. I guess
It can't be a random person's car. It's got to mean something.
it's gotta mean something. And
Okay.
remember what we know about road witches.
Can I cash in my preparedness to say that we still have Greg's car from high school?
Oh man,
The one that we went on all our dates in?
Oh, you do.
are you
Yeah.
gonna sacrifice Greg's car from high school?
Yes, I am.
Oh, poor
He-
Greg's car.
Poor Greg.
We
He
were waiting
loves
to give
that
it to
thing.
Ivy.
You're gonna give it to Ivy.
Yeah.
She just turned 16.
Yeah.
Actually, she's about to turn 16. I think it'll be like conveniently in like a week or two.
Yeah. Yeah. I gotta
Man,
get rid of this car.
gotta get rid of that car. They've been working on it together.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna make it hurt.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
So you're gonna sacrifice Greg's car?
Yeah. That sounds right. That
You
sounds
told
right.
me what kind of car he drove at the time, and I don't have it now.
I don't think I did.
I think you did. Or maybe it was the car that helped possess. Anyway, doesn't matter. Yeah. So you have a car you can sacrifice. You do have to figure out how you're gonna sacrifice it, but it can be sacrificed.
I have a 1995 Buick LeSabre.
Oh my god, gorgeous.
It's a 1995 Buick LeSabre to sacrifice.
Okay.
Man.
I'm gonna saber that LeSabre.
It's fine.
It gotta
Love
get
it.
fucked up. That is my caveat.
Okay,
So
great.
wherever you do this ritual, you have to be able to like get it crushed or
Yeah.
knock it, push it
So
off.
I'm probably
something.
gonna consult my friends, the road witches. I know they can't actually do it, but I can ask like what's probably the best way. You know? Can I ask Irene?
That is a dorky car.
Fully, it is.
Hello.
So dorky.
Yeah, it was great. It's a perfect Greg car.
Yeah. So you still have your contact. You call Irene. Like they are on the move again because
Mhm.
again, road witches don't stay anywhere too long.
On the road again.
They're on the road again.
My 3-year-old godson sings that song. Like, he just sang
What?
that to me the other day.
Um,
If you're like, okay, Willie Nelson, don't do that.
I did not. Why did I take better notes? Yeah, Irene, Irene just thinks about it for a second. She's like, yeah, just get in a wreck, man. Like, it's not that hard.
I don't want to crash it just for safety, but if there's any great ideas.
Well,
We set fire to it.
it. If you're going to do road magic, you can't half-ass it, right?
Right.
Things
So I
that
should
die
send
on the
this-
road, but,
Mhm.
but here's the thing, right? Like, you can be walking down the highway and just and like choke on your gum and die.
Right.
That's not a road death.
Right.
You need to something that's gonna die on the road needs to die on the road.
Got it. Okay.
So I suggest having like so as much as
So I'm gonna put a brick on the gas pedal and send it towards a telephone pole, maybe on the abandoned highway.
I mean a cliff works just as well.
Oh,
Yeah.
Thelma
Let's
Louise it.
send
Got
over
it.
Cliff.
Thelma and Louise works
Done.
it. Man, yeah, she's like they're like, this is why we don't do this kind of magic. It is a lot.
I'm sorry, and it also just feels like a little bit of a waste to wreck a car like this. But if it's gonna take the spirit down,
Sacrifice is a sacrifice.
done.
You know what that means.
I do.
Okay, so we're doing this tonight then?
Yeah, right now.
How are we gonna convince them to go?
Oh, regional.
Yes, hello.
Hi. Actually, I might need a ride because I have to take your car.
Okay.
And then we might need a ride back because this car is not going to be able to come back with us. Do you think Greg would join us?
Why not?
Yeah, can we take Dad's high school? We'll just take my car. We don't have to take Dad's car. We can use my car.
You can, the Ivy's car, the one we're
I don't
getting
know if
ready
we-
for Ivy?
I love my car, but we can use my car.
I don't know.
What's that? I think it would be great if can I roll to try to
Ivy
convince?
deserves to be able to drive.
Yeah, we can get her something else.
But I
You're
have
so,
a car.
so sure of my finances.
I was gonna say, well, we've already established you're John Hughes poor.
Yeah, we can get, we can, Ivy can have my minivan. I need a new one anyway.
What's
Okay.
wrong with my car?
Well-
You have a great car.
You already have your car, you know?
Yeah,
Ivy doesn't have a
that's
car.
a
yet.
9 to
She's not gonna
charm.
miss it.
That's what.
Holy
that's what I'm
shit. Okay, so this is between
charm me.
who are you charming?
trying to
But
charm.
also, Bastian is trying to say wreck his car instead of the
I know, but I feel like
high
is
school car.
that going to be the same?
Are there going to be any issues with
it's a
wrecking?
personal car.
Do you
Bastian's
love that car
car.
though?
He
So-
loves his car.
Because
Are you
Bastian's
obsessed with your car?
is
Yes.
his ride.
His car has a name.
So I'm going to be a mean GM a little bit here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You are looking to make a sacrifice.
Mhm.
And as we've established in Road Witch lore, it has to be things that have lived longer and had more miles on them, literally,
Are always better.
are going to be better than things that don't. So if you wish to use your car, like using Greg's car that we've been fixing up for Ivy and all the things is a really, really good way to do that. It's got a lot of memories on it, and it's got a lot of family, like it's got a lot of weight to, like, etheric
It's
weight on it
imbued.
because of that.
Bastian
Yeah.
just feels bad.
That's the point. It's a sacrifice. You're not supposed to enjoy it.
And he's like, I don't feel good about wrecking my car, but I feel better about it than that.
I mean, you can also, you can kill a person.
Ah!
But like, my point is that Bastian might be sentimental. How long have you had the car? Like, Bastian might be sentimental about his car, but it doesn't have
I think
the
it's
mild.
it's his car he's had since high school.
Yeah,
Like, it's his baby.
but yeah, he's only 20 though, so it's like he's had it for 4
He's
years.
21. Thank
He's
you.
21,
He
he's
can
had-
legally drink.
He has had his car for 5 years compared to the car he was probably conceived in, to be quite honest.
I wasn't gonna say it. But now that you've entered it into the fiction, it's absolutely true.
It-
Not
so-
man,
what-
that
But
one
in
was
character,
rough.
Bastian feels bad.
So I'm gonna say like, I'm not gonna be so mean as to say you cannot use Bastian's car. I will say that there are going to be other consequences for that action.
Yeah.
So
His car has a name.
the
I
night
have to
was
come up
December
with a name, but it has a
16th.
name.
I'm sorry, is that too
2002.
mean?
No, I think that makes
Okay.
total sense.
All right. So
2000.
I need my magic to make sense.
So I got a 9. So who am I charming? So I charmed Rachel, but now I have to try to charm. Do I need to roll again to try to charm Bastian into like being like, hey, it's
I
gonna be
will-
better for this spell. I want to make sure it works.
Because this is PvP now,
Mm-hmm.
I do want everyone to be like, cool. Are you okay using a
Okay.
manipulation roll?
I want to get some. I just want to have you do this conversation with me.
Hi.
Hi,
So
Logan. Hello.
Yes. Oh my
It's
gosh.
me, Rachel.
Rachel.
Yes.
Okay. So you know, we're trying to like, make these murders stop.
Absolutely.
Oh my gosh, right? I know you've been so
Yep.
great being on board.
Mhm.
So wonderful.
Absolutely.
You were so cool.
Thank you.
Yeah, no.
Mhm.
And so we're gonna need a car
Okay.
because
Okay. Do you need the minivan? I can drive you folks.
no, we're gonna need to wreck one of the cars.
somewhere. Oh.
Yeah.
You can't wreck the minivan. I need
Oh no,
that
no,
to
no.
drop-
We
okay.
won't. That's absolutely impractical because you're gonna need that for all the kids and
yep,
all the
mhm,
things you have to do,
Mhm.
the PTA stuff, everything
Yeah.
you got to get around
I
town.
got Rowan's Monster High backpack in there.
Oh yeah, exactly. It's
Just
super
like-
helpful.
Yeah.
Super helpful. It's got bones in it.
Yeah.
Super helpful. What we would love is the car that probably has the most sentimental value to you is the one that I think might be the one we need to break, to really set the spell.
Oh, you're talking about
Greg's
Greg's.
car, the one he spends a lot of time out in the garage with Ivy.
Yeah. He tried to give it a like cool car name.
Oh, what does he call it?
Greg's car.
That's it.
Oh, I like the stallion.
That's pretty cool.
Honestly, it's fine. It's probably not the best name.
Well, we tried some other things. But just there's something about Greg's car.
Oh my God, you're blushing.
Yeah.
Oh, I feel so bad about this, but
We drove away from our wedding in that car. Had the little just
so
married
this
on the
means
back
it's
and
probably the
cans.
perfect car to stop the murders that are happening in this town.
Well, we're gonna give it to Ivy, and God knows what'll happen when she's driving it.
Oh,
Sorry.
oh God,
Okay.
that's so stressful.
I don't want to think about that.
Oh, I also just am worried about her driving right now. That just
She's actually pretty good.
is she?
Yeah.
Did
no,
you help
she's-
her?
Yeah. She's driven my car,
Did you
do
learn
you
to
think,
drive in
Michael?
that car?
probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
So did all of you learn to drive in that car?
I did. Ivy hasn't driven it yet. It's been under repair.
And Rowan's not old enough to drive
Yeah.
it.
Well, you never know. People
Ivy's done some lessons.
some like loops around the it
Yeah, no.
happens.
I mean, she's driven my car around a few times. She's good.
There's
Okay,
like
so the fact that
She's, like, annoyingly
almost your
good at
whole family
normal
has
things.
been in the car.
There's like a quick montage where a guy who sings like this sings a song about like fathers and children and then, like,
Daughtry.
just footage of
Daughtry.
My daughter.
Oof.
Oh, then I'm
Yeah, it's
after.
Yeah, and actually, where's the car right now?
It's in the garage. It's in it's
Can we take a look at it? I just want to touch it.
yeah, sure.
Is that okay?
Absolutely. Here. Hey Greg,
Yeah.
Logan's gonna go touch your car. Right, like Logan's gonna go touch Greg's car.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. Long pause, and you like the pause feels like he's thinking about it. He's definitely still finishing the sentence, like it's something for the forum. Like
Greg.
It's
hey,
like
Greg,
Michelangelo is.
Hey Greg.
Donatello is the best one.
Greg. People are allowed to think Raphael's the best one.
people are not. People are wrong.
You tell him, Dad.
Thanks, son.
Donatello's the best.
Is it Donatello? I thought
Yep,
it was Leonardo.
It's
No, it's
Donatello.
Donatello.
Donatello is the gentlest.
Donatello is the gentlest
We
Ninja
also-
Turtle.
There's also a note. I wrote it down.
Man. Yeah, if you troop out to the garage, you can see it. Greg's car has been living under a tarp for a little while.
Michael has been eating scones, but she now joins the group as they come downstairs.
I'm obsessed
Um,
with that.
Michael, scone in hand.
Scone in hand.
You took a travel scone.
Yep.
You've joined them. You are used to seeing etheric energy all over town. This place is a little vortex of it. And it sucks because etheric energy calls to etheric energy. You also but it all comes in like different flavors and vibes, right? Like road witches have one vibe, and like whatever's happening to Rachel has another kind of look, and the house has a little bit of it, and places with history, etc. The car in question, Greg's car, has this too, and you noticed it at the old bookstore, and you've noticed it. You noticed at the old bookstore. You actually noticed it when you were at the university, and you're going through people's dorms. Every once in a while, like a stuffed animal on someone's bed has this same like energy around it, or some of the cars in the parking lot have it, but it's this like it's like a warm aura of age and use, and just something that's been it's not necessarily well cared for, but it has been cared for and loved in a way that in like modern mythologies they talk about it like an item that if it's in the presence of sufficient emotional weight will take on a spirit of it. In this case it's more like a lot over time. It has
Yeah.
like sea glass almost around it. It's sort of worn down anything to create this new beautiful thing.
Oh.
So so it kind of reminds you of how the road witches, all of their stuff have the same weight. So it does feel like you feel kind of that warmth of like an Edison bulb, and the like care that has gone into this car, and you can kind of feel like you can feel all that family energy on this thing. It's a good car.
Seems well loved.
Yeah, so it's probably the car. Yeah.
It makes a lot of sense to use it. I mean, if we're going for as much effect as possible, then this is definitely the choice.
I just want it to work. And you know what? People are not replaceable, but things are. What do you think?
So to be clear, you want to destroy this car.
Yeah.
And it's going to stop murders.
Yeah. Pretty wild, isn't it?
Okay.
Awesome. Thank you.
That means I get to mark XP.
For what?
For agreeing, basically.
To go with a really weird plan.
Yeah.
You get to mark is that a move?
If you've been manipulated, I think that's
If you are on a 7 to 9, so basically Logan cannot tell Rachel what to do without Rachel's buy-in, but on a 7 to 9, she gets experience if she does what's asked.
Hell yeah, nice.
And on a 10, you not only get to mark experience if you decide to do it, but you take +1 forward.
So y'all piling into the Buick?
Yeah.
Someone drive a second car?
Yeah,
to
we need
get
someone.
back?
That's why I asked. Someone needs to drive a
Bastian's
second
gonna
car.
drive his second car.
Bastian follows behind in his car.
His car's name is
It's
Sun
Greg.
Jazer.
Are we bringing Greg?
We're gonna need
Is
Greg
that
as
your
well.
uncle?
You are gonna
Okay.
need Greg.
Hey, Greg,
Yeah?
can you come down here?
Yeah. It's weird that you guys can call from the garage. Yeah, sure.
Got like a little intercom.
Yeah, I think we
intercom.
have to make an intercom at this point.
Yeah.
But like, Greg comes downstairs. He's wearing his he's got his world's best Greg mug. He's like, you have pulled him from the computer, so he's like no longer rage typing at someone
Yeah.
on a forum.
He like looks the most mad he ever does, which is like he's kind of like
he seems steamed.
yeah.
Greg
For those
seems
listening,
steamed.
Emily just made the slightest little change in face.
I'm sorry. I'm a little worked up right now, but it's gonna be fine.
Sweetheart,
Yes.
I love you so much.
I
You're
love you too.
wonderful. And whatever they said, it's not worth it. I can't even begin to explain this to you, but I need you to trust me.
Of course, always.
We have to wreck this car to stop some murders.
Do I need to now charm Greg as well?
I'm gonna charm Greg.
Yeah, please charm Greg.
Yes.
Let's see.
This is one of those times where I'm like, I think charm needs to
Can I
happen.
get like an extra +1?
Can I help?
Since your husband?
Yeah.
I feel like
Can I help? As
Oh boy, it's
Someone's
It's
gonna
a-
need to help.
it's a 7.
I'm gonna help.
All right.
It is a
'Cause
7.
I
It is
feel
a
weird
7,
about this
so
whole
does-
thing, but Bastian like knows that it's actually the right way to go. So he's gonna come up and go and help. Oops.
Do you need a new die?
Okay, so that's an 8,
Okay.
which is I will grant you do get a +1, but I have exposed myself to danger.
You're gonna have to hear more about your parents' sex life.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
afraid.
I think that's the danger. Is like,
It's like
all right.
psychological
I mean,
warfare.
I Greg sort of like he's like, I guess we can. I just feel like we've had some really great memories in that car, and then he starts.
Oh, that memory. Yes.
Yeah, and then they both
Yeah.
like, take psychic harm.
This is horrific.
For your parent. Like, listen, it's a beautiful thing when parents are in love and
Wait,
can
actually
remain in
take
love.
harm.
I don't think I'm gonna make you take actual harm. I'm not that much of a dick. However, you do spend the next, because of some shuffling arrangements in the way, when you're trying to get multiple people who don't all fit
Yeah.
in one car, in a car to travel
Mhm,
together.
mhm.
Sometimes you end up in the car you didn't expect, which is
Yep.
why Logan is driving your car and you're in the car with Greg and Rachel as they relive some important memories, as they drive down memory lane, as it were. Following Logan.
See, the thing is, he was gonna suggest driving. He tried to suggest driving on his own because they did not. He wasn't sure if they expected everyone to be there when he arrived.
Nope, too late now.
And now it's.
You can park a little far up the road instead of there, but I'm making you take this
Oh,
harm.
yeah, no. The conversation was Bastian trying to make this argument, and then they stuck him in that car.
Yeah, it was that shuffle where
Yep.
you don't know what happened or how it happened, but suddenly you're in the car, Michael and Logan are in the other, which is greatly preferable, I assume. Are you thwarping?
Just a little.
It's okay, I feel that. But yeah, you're for the 20-30 minute drive. It is just a drive down memory lane with the Goodnows. All, I want to say 21 plus 30 something years of happy.
Can we get like 2
memories.
minutes from Emily St. James recreating this?
Also,
Absolutely.
Bastian is in the back of the car, trying to decide if this or the yogurt incident is worse. He's not sure.
Yeah,
It's
hell
on
is other
par
people.
right now.
Yep. he's like really regretting many things in life right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually a wonder. You're having a great time. But yeah.
I'm gonna say that what comes up, and this is Rachel means this literally. She's talking about this literally. Bastian does not hear this. She keeps talking about how the time Greg parked his car in her garage, and it wouldn't quite fit. And literally, it's like the garage she grew up with was like a small garage, so she's thinking about that. But Bastian is just
Yeah, they're talking about we got it in eventually. It actually makes it easier once we were able to
Bastian is dying. He is dying.
And it's we tried to fit it in around the back and it just there wasn't a great way in. So sorry.
I was worried.
Hurt me so hard.
I was worried you were gonna break a hole in it for a while there.
Well, no, part of it was the car needed more lube. It was running weird.
Mhm.
I'm gonna die.
Bastian is in the back, wishing he remembered music, anything. He is just this is worse. I'd rather be facing Kieran again right now.
Oh,
This
Greg,
is worse.
Greg, listen. Here's a little song I wrote.
Oh,
Kieran, you can date my son. Do. Don't you think that would be fun?
okay. Wait, who's Kieran?
Oh, Kieran is a boy from TC2BY.
Oh my gosh, I love
Bastian is
TC2BY.
pulling up he has a hood and
What's
it's
he
going
like?
over-
Is he
Oh,
a friend of Bastian?
He is a friend of Bastian's. He's a real cutie pie. He looks like if Archie and Alfred P. Newman had a baby, and the baby was really cute.
Ooh, how many abs does he? Sorry, that's a different question.
No,
It's a
I
happy
didn't
dog
actually get a
question.
good look at his abs, but I know you like a good ab man.
This is
That's
what
true.
This is what you
Oh my gosh.
Anyway, So, yeah, you guys to the ritual location. I'm so sorry.
Oh no, this is the best day ever. Clara, the best day
What's
ever.
happening in the other car?
Just quiet,
Like we're literally
Like
just
literally
like vibing.
silence. Like I'm just like, all right. Mhm.
comfortable silence.
Yeah. Michael will happily just like stare out the window and watch the world go by. She frequently does. It's like,
And I'm like-
it's elevator music up here.
Oh my-
I feel like Logan's going through like
I'm prepping.
arcane
yeah.
rituals and equations, and Michael's brain is like da 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 da, and she
Literally
just like
hold music.
hums it. It is hold music 100%. As she just kind of like looks at the trees and is just like having a great time watching the scenery go by. She likes sitting in the quiet with her friends sometimes. It's nice.
No, it's wonderful.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about the spell I gotta do and like making sure it's all set up. And
We've established heaven and hell.
I'm crying.
It's like auditory sort of sensory hell over in this car with like the music and the voices overlapping, and then just like utter silence in the
Utter
other car as the two of us are just completely absorbed, hanging out, doing activities together alone.
You're playing the license plate game, and you somehow get to like 30.
Yeah.
Crushing it.
But yeah, no, I think I'm gonna call it here as you guys drive to your ritual site.
Hell yeah.
Great clip.
A little cliffhanger. We can. But yeah.
Good.
A literal cliffhanger.
So yeah, I will call it here for tonight. Thank you, audience, for bearing with us for whatever that was.
Every time we get to the end of one of these episodes, I'm like, next time we're gonna wrap it up. It's gonna be, and then I'm always like, but what if we talked about a man named Kevin Bird for like 5 minutes?
Yeah, honestly, yeah.
I have all about it.
apologize
I
to
love
everyone.
it. I feel
Kevin
like
Bird and his 2 moms. He runs cross country and sings second tenor in the choir.
we've established
It's
like
amazing.
here's the thing. At this point, this is episode 5. If you're listening to this and you're like not here for this energy, I don't know how you made it this far. You must really like some of us. Like, and for that we thank you. Honestly. So yeah, thank you to our audience who has put up with 3 hours of world building with a little bit of plot sprinkled in. I want to thank our chat mods for all of their hard work. You protect us from
Yay.
all of the evil bots and all of the weird spammy people. And thank you to our amazing Patreons who keep us ad-free and independent. It's because of you that we are able to play games we enjoy without worrying about publishing companies or system popularity. And you can join the heroic ranks at happyjacks.org/Patreon. We did it. I'm gonna have the cast introduce themselves, starting not with Emily. I always go left to right and then right to left for me. I'm not gonna do that this time. I'm gonna go starting with Blythe.
Oh, I wasn't sure what was going to happen there. Emily is too powerful.
I am
Emily's too powerful.
Every stream we're on together it's powerful.
The
it's amazing.
energy in the studio is aggressive in a good way.
Hi everybody, I have been Blythe playing Bastian. You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, Blue Sky, Threads, Hive. Sometime not really on there anymore, but I'm there. At the Blythe Kala, that is TheBlythekala. I'm also on TikTok at BlytheKala93. Yeah, I talk about transitioning and books a lot lately because can't talk about media, so I'm talking about books. So if you want to like learn more about gay books and just books in general, follow me. I talk about them a lot right now. It's fun. I think that's
someone else.
everything I'm doing. Teri.
Oh, hi, everyone out there. I'm Teri Gamble. I've been Logan Julian today. You can find me on the internet at the Teri Gamble on most of the platforms. Pick your favorite. I'm probably there. Or else you can go to terigamble.com. You can also catch me every week at Horror Movie Survival Guide, a weekly podcast where we talk about spooky movies. For over 6 years now. We have a really great interview coming out this next week, if you're listening, with Daniel Kraus, an amazing author. He wrote The Living Dead, finishing George A. Romero's book posthumously. He also wrote The
Wow.
Shape of Water with a gentleman named Guillermo del Toro. And he's written a
shit.
bunch of other wonderful things, but he also has a new book coming out called Whale Fall that is about, you guys are getting this exclusively because like our Patreon, I haven't even put this up for them yet.
Shit.
So you guys are
Wow.
finding this out right now if you are listening. So the episode is coming out this next Monday he's phenomenal. He's so fun to talk with. We talk about his new book, Whale Fall, and we discuss the 1979, I think, movie, Orca.
What is it about?
Orca?
Whale
Fall.
Whale Fall is about a whale and about,
Falls.
Is it actually about a whale fall?
Does it get dropped on something?
honestly,
Well, a whale fall is when a whale dies and goes to the bottom of the ocean. Like, that's what a whale fall
Yeah.
is.
Okay. I'm imagining just
I
like
didn't know that was a thing.
that moment from The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Anyway.
so there's a lot going on. Mostly it's a little, I don't want to ruin it because it's such a fun, you can listen to the episode. That's, I think, what I would recommend doing. Check out about it, but it is a story about a whale for sure, a little inspired by every whale story we've ever heard in the most beautiful way. It's a really fun read. I don't know, I just love him, and he's just so fun to chat with. He's a good friend of ours through the George A. Romero Foundation because we work with them with my podcast a lot. So
Tight.
highly recommend checking out a bunch of his stuff. He has stuff on literally every platform for all ages, like stuff that's like Netflix TV shows for kids. Sorry, Schmetflix. I'm not promoting it, but just supporting him. Yeah, anyhow, check us out. Horror Movie Survival Guide. I'm going to toss this to the Jam, and then, yeah,
I'm the Jam.
you're the
Hi,
Jam.
I'm Emily
right.
St. James, also known sometimes on social media platforms as Emily St. James. I have been playing Rachel Goodnow this evening. I just am trying to play the kind of mom I want all of you to have out there.
Thank you.
You know, a very nice lady who likes to have sex with her husband.
Crazy.
You can find me at Emily St. James on all platforms. I genuinely have a great time doing this. I have so much creative energy that's not being spent because I'm on strike. So, and you can read my newsletter at episodes.ghost.io. That's a thing you can do.
Episodes.ghost.io. Interesting. Hi everybody, my name is Sloan. My pronouns are they, them. You can find me on the internet at artplebe. That's ARTPLEBE, except for places where I'm not that, in which case I am art.plebe because Emily stole my username. You can see my work with fucking Hunters Entertainment. You can see my work with the Pixel Circus, and you can see my work with Total Party Kiss, and also Happy Jacks. And that is me, Clara.
Hi. I am and have remained Clara. I'm all over the internet. It's clearly _golden unless you're into mermaids. In which case, I have an Instagram that is mermaid_clarity. Do I use it right now? Not really. Mostly because getting photos is expensive, and I am also unwillingly on strike. Not because I don't support the thing, but because the industry has shut down. That's enough about my plight.
I actually am. I'm a WGA
yeah.
member.
WGA actually is on strike, and you should
SAG
definitely.
is also on strike.
SAG
I'm
is also on strike.
They're on strike because the corporations refuse to come to the fucking table.
They're greedy as hell, but no, there's some
crazy.
negotiating happening apparently this next week. So fingers crossed.
Tomorrow.
But yeah, if you can, I'm going to use this time to say donate to any strike funds, entertainment funds.
Please.
Like literally, Billy Porter is selling his house. People are struggling, and it's not just.
And
their
it's
faces.
fucking, like, it's Billy Porter.
Yeah,
the
these
person
are-
you've seen fucking, like, everyone is getting screwed.
Yeah, everyone's getting fucking screwed right now.
Well, if you bought stuff knowing that you're thinking you're gonna have a job doing a thing, I get it.
No, absolutely, absolutely. So yeah, no. I encourage everyone to be kind to each other, whatever. How the heck do I end this thing? Just cut the feed. Just cut the feed.
No,
Good? Are we saying goodbye?
Probably.
check
I'm
us
saying goodbye.
out if you need
Oh.
more Happy Jack shows and stuff like that.
I thought, yeah, yes, please. Fuck, you're right.
You can check us out. We have other
That's
episodes,
so
and you can
close.
find us on the internet.
Yes. Join us in a week for our next session, and might be the end. Hopefully, the end of this arc of this show. Not the end of the show at all.
Park,
This
if you
Kark.
will.
Kark is bad.
Kark was
Carcass?
bad.
Carcass?
Kark was bad.
The puns aren't supposed to be good.
That's true. And if you want to catch up on past episodes, please visit happyjacks.org/worldendsthursday. If you want to find all of our other APs on the Happy Jacks Network, you can visit us at happyjacks.org. I'm going now. Please cut the feed, Sloan.
Bye, everybody.